Welcome to the Gamingbrew channel, where we love and play all things Dungeons and Dragons. Tonight is Dying Embers, episode 6. This is your first time here. We stream every Monday, Thursday, Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And we make our own 5th edition content that you can download and play for free. We just had the wizard, the undead wizard come out. So if you like to sculpt your own zombies to fight next to you in combat, download it now for free in the content vault below. It's actually been downloaded over 100 times already in the past day, so it's been pretty popular on Instagram. So shout out, 100 downloads so far. Yeah, the wizard flesh sculptor. It's pretty popular. If you missed our stream on Thursday, we went over everything coming out this month. We announced 7 subclasses, the Wereshark race, the artifact weapons, spells, under the evil deity theme. If it's your first time here, hit that follow button. If you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe for more. Because tonight's going to be a doozy. So we get into tonight's episode of Dying Embers. There we go. Alright, so on the last episode, you guys finished your way through the Duro Darkshine Temple with the help of your famous Rakshasa bud that you guys have all learned to love and appreciate. You found the 6 keys that spell Haralfair, and you found that there was 2 places you could place those 2 keys. One looked like a gateway to a chamber, which you assume is where Mavkaii, the flesh-weaving lich, is. The other one was some kind of weapon that the Rakshasa spoke of that was supposed to harm or do something negative to your Lord and Savior Haralfair. You guys fire-stepped back, and as you fire-stepped back, you went to the Storvik hamlet, which was the orc hamlet outside of town. And as you all stepped through the fire, they were surprised to see you. The Guardian did not remember the earlier transgressions about Haralfair and was pretty absent-minded when you guys showed up. So if you haven't already, give yourself back your spells and your health for a long rest. And we're going to pick up. I'm going to put an RP mode, actually. We'll pick up as you guys are like, your eyes are outside Storvik hamlet. Assuming you don't want to speak to the orc chieftain. If you do, that's cool. But you guys have long rested. You know the path that lies before you of Mavkaii. And once you kill Mavkaii, you'll help Magnus ascend to the head of the Salients. Disintegrate, nice. So, Wolfheart Clan, what would you like to do?
How do we want to travel?
I'll show you guys the map just to have it up, but
probably windwalk to the stronghold and then sleep outside.
Sleep in?
Make a little camp outside the stronghold as well, because I don't think we should be unprepared for this, and the windwalk takes up one of Zervesh's skills or spells.
How far is it to like walk or take a?
the miles should be you, correct?
It's not like 3 days.
Horizon's gonna take $1,000 out of the bag.
Okay.
Dollars. Oh, gold pieces. My bad.
Go to his club.
I don't know what a dollar. Dollars don't exist.
Dollar bills.
So if we were gonna camp outside, we should have just walked out in the first place.
Yeah, I don't know why we left.
Oh, you know, we all agreed on it.
I didn't.
Don't be acting now like y'all smarter than the rest of us. I say we
I'll
just
say
burn
we're
a
smart.
spell
Just
and fly there. And take our chances of being down a spell. Because if we camp there, we don't know what we're gonna run into. It's an
I would
undead.
rather run into something up there and be prepared for the fight inside.
Alright, well, say that we camp, and then we get into an encounter, and we burn more spells than just one level spell.
Take another rest.
We need to have a contingency for our friend, the Rakshasa. Because I feel like his intentions might not be pure once we defeat.
Oh, you're now just feeling that? I mean,
I feel like his
Yeah.
intentions
I was
have been
feeling
pure this
that at the
whole
start.
time.
but I know what you're trying to say is, yeah, he's
I feel
not
like
rooting for any team. He's just having fun, and who knows where that's gonna lead us. So
Yes, he's definitely pointing us in a direction. We don't know if that's the right direction.
did you try to scry on him?
No.
I don't know if you did. And
Oh wait.
do you want to try to scry on him?
You did try to
Yeah.
scry him before, but
Okay, yeah, and it didn't work.
you can just pass the spell.
You want to try to scry him?
We're gonna see ourselves. He's gonna be right
Yeah,
behind
he's
us.
gonna be right next to us the whole time. Son of a bitch.
Look at the ground. Are there any imprints? Is there a butt imprint on the chair? Like you did in that room?
So, 2 stronghold rest and then go in, or are we not doing the rest?
I
I
mean,
mean,
you guys feel comfortable doing?
then so be it.
I can do private sanctum for that night, and then we rest.
Wouldn't it take about 2 days to get there though? If we simply took horses?
If we love,
Took
Do they
horses?
have horses?
we don't have
I mean,
horses.
we got money. We can buy horses.
Do they have horses here?
I mean, I assume.
Any horses?
What about the undead that's
Well, I
roaming
feel
around?
like the undead might have eaten, killed them.
those
don't want to
are
be
wrong.
outside. and-
Make a perception check.
Do orcs ride horses?
Make a perception check. This is after your long rest. This is during the day, as you guys are like playing out your morning. And the morning is a slight, just a little snow flurry covers the ground as you guys are walking around this very small hamlet. The chieftain and her large elemental guardian kind of keeps an eye on the both of you, and the kids, the small orc children, are always looking at you and smiling and just like curious about what's going on. The other orcs in this place are wary of you, but they trust their chieftain's judgment, so they kind of watch, but they don't act out. But as you look around, there's no horses, but they do have a couple oxen.
You
And-
want to ride some oxen to the stronghold?
It might be better to windwalk there than rest because
Yeah.
the undead come crawling out of the ground at night.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
what you
the
guys wanna do.
alternative, you could shapeshift and make a fire there, and we can fire step. I don't know if my level 5 would be better to
Have your best wild shape fly over and then make a fire.
make a giant fire.
I feel like
I have to
last
see it
time
though.
we
But
tried-
no, I don't have.
Last time we attempted to fire step, we went to the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it could have been completely off this island. So
Well, let's just windwalk.
Optimus, not.
Yeah.
Let's just windwalk, and then you guys can take your rest.
All right, let's do it.
Alright, well,
Okay. I'm gonna give us Hero's Feast as well when we are ready to go in. So I will not have a 6th level.
Oh, are we gonna take our long rest inside, like directly inside this place, or outside of it?
We're taking, I guess, right outside of it.
Outside.
We could go into the cave, or
Yeah.
just stay on the bridge outside.
Just right on the bridge.
There's that side cave where there's undead dwarf.
I mean, could we possibly do it like up in the mountain a little bit, like out of the way, so it's kind of tucked away. Easier to defend and hide. Instead of
call.
just camping right in the very entrance of the stronghold. How about let's just fly there and scout out a good place to camp, and then we'll figure it out.
I agree. It's a good
Let's do
idea.
that.
Works for me.
Sounds like a plan.
So you're gonna turn into ass bubbles and fly
Yep.
out.
Yep.
Clouds.
All right. So Zervesh walks over to each of you as he normally does with the Staff of Four Seasons and bonks you on the head. And as he bonks you, you turn into the gaseous form. And the six of you take off into the snow-flurried air, chill, and you fly towards Darkshine Stronghold. As you get there, the familiar path leads up into the mouth, with the dwarven face carved into the side of the mountain as the entrance. Are you looking to go inside and look for a side in the cave, or do you want to try to camp
No.
outside of it?
Say we stay out.
As we're flying over, can I try and find a decent spot for camp?
I make a perception. So with a 19, in front of the Darkshine Stronghold, there's that large lake, and across the lake, you can see it's like dozens and dozens of these bonfires from the undead centaurs that are like spread out all across the front, almost like a waiting army. There is a very small little crevasse about 10 minutes north above the entrance with a 19 that you guys could land at. There's not a whole lot of room, but it's like a little half cave tucked into the wall there. Now it might be dangerous to light a fire because it's pretty close to the mouth of the cave, but it is a little bit higher. There's a little landing, a little flat that you guys can all land on and have enough room to stretch out with, but it's a very small 25 by 10 foot space.
Well, it's a good thing I'm a furry. I mean, I have fur. And by the way, we could have fire stepped into the centaur camp, so yeah. You're welcome for not doing that. Okay, anyways, let's go to the camp. Little crevice.
I'll put this down once we're ready.
And I'm gonna put down this when we get down.
Okay. So we got a Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow from Zervesh, and then Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum from Avon. As you, six of you, unform from your gaseous bubbles on this small little area with enough cover. The magic items, the magic shoots out around all of you, providing some protection. This will put you a little after midday, but you are now protected in this little area. What would you like to do?
See, how long do those last?
24 hours.
Yep.
Yep, mine.
And mine lasts until we get done with the rest.
Y'all ready to have a good meal?
Should be,
Yeah.
After, once we're done with the grass.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, let's sleep quick.
So you're taking a long rest right now?
Yes.
I mean,
Okay. Well, 8 hours will put you around like 1 a.m.
ooh,
Good enough.
unfortunate.
Well,
Do you want would it be safer doing it during the day, or?
that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, I mean, the undead seem less active during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So can we take a
I'll learn more
rest
spells.
and a half?
Do you want to spend like
Let's spend the extra 5-6 hours eating our king's feast.
Sure. So you guys spend a good amount of time resting up. You wait till like 7 a.m. before you start to stir.
What does that even consist of? King's feast.
Heroes feast.
Hero's feast.
I'm gonna learn a new spell.
Okay.
Teleportation circle.
It's really good food that makes you really OP.
So you prepare a teleportation circle?
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
By learn, I mean like I grab the books from the one place.
Oh,
and
so
I'm writing
you're
it into my spell book.
gotcha. From Mavkai's chambers. Grab the
Thank you.
spellbooks. Sure.
So you guys, like, what's their plan when we actually get into the stronghold? Like, what's their first?
I think we have a plan because we don't really know what to expect.
Are we gonna try to find like where Alucier went, or are we just gonna
I mean, I'd say
try to forget about him?
he'll pop up.
Okay.
I don't think there
so
is a finding
you just
him.
want that surprise? Okay.
Yeah, I
Probably
mean, he's gonna do it either
Hopefully,
way.
hopefully it's gonna be a good surprise. But okay.
Once we start working towards his plan, he'll pop up. But if we start diverging
all
from it
we
too,
know-
he might point us into a different direction as well. So
He hit all the keys, and he always does this with every group of heroes that come in to try to kill this guy.
Could be true.
Oh, he entertains himself.
Just
I
a quick
mean,
thought.
he's pretty
We
cocky, so
saw Mavkaii at his army. Aluzera wants us to go deeper into this fortress. I don't know.
We don't know if that was Mavkaii or illusion.
It's very
Yeah.
possible this could be a trap, so we need to have a way to get out of here in the case that it is.
well,
Do what we always do:
We
catch
all
things
just
on
link
fire.
and fire step away. We'll just Avon cast fireball. We all hold hands, and then
we jump in the fireball.
Can we technically do that?
No.
I was like, wait, would that work?
No
We
way.
need like a time manipulation spell and like catch
Nada.
We'd have to
Pretty
protect Avon
innovational.
for 10 turns for that door.
sure, it'll
That's
teleport us straight to
pretty-
death.
Pretty creative, though.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Do we
So
have
what
to
is our
destroy
plan if
these?
something
Grease,
gets
though?
shitty?
I mean,
Well,
we don't really have a backup plan. How do we escape quickly?
I mean, right? We never think these things that deeply. Like
Exactly, and
sorry.
we're here now, so we haven't died yet.
Yeah.
But I just don't. We don't have.
I believe in our power level as well.
I just-
think that we are unbeatable.
Mine's
Oh,
over
no.
Over 9,000.
9,000. I don't think we have a alternate way out.
wait, how long were we waiting?
Well, I've already died once, and it wasn't that bad. So
14 hours.
just letting you guys know. It happens. Like
How did you die? I don't think that's a question anyone's ever asked.
Yeah.
I think I answered it a long time ago. I was a Minotaur, and I got killed by the undead, and came back as a Rusko. It's all kind of a blur, like when you drink too much, and the next day it's
Magnus says that.
I've never felt
a
that.
black, cloudy haze. And I don't know.
I don't know what
And
you're
you just
talking
kinda
about
go
right
with it.
Well,
I had Heralfir there in my dream. Had me back. He'll save us
Well.
again. I'm not worried about it. Let's do it.
As you guys stand up and prepare Magnus, you get a sending spell sent to you.
Uh-oh.
And you hear the familiar voice of the Papa Crimrose. I trust you are well on your way to fulfilling your end of the bargain for my rescuing you and your compatriots from certain death.
should I message you back or just?
Yeah, you can say up to 25 words at him from this.
Excuse me.
Or you can have someone send to him.
Oh, I can't respond.
You can respond 25 words to this message.
We're working on what we have.
It's
And
like,
not hang up.
it's like a 30-second delay, then you get another spell. I am not a patient man.
feel like you're gonna have to be with us.
There's a little delay, but he doesn't answer.
Bitch.
And I said, bitch.
Brownie's back here. Bitch.
I'll let everyone know about the.
Kashmar and Crimrose.
Yep.
That neither you
Everyone he
guys knew.
knows. He knows where we are.
Makes sense.
So did we destroy these phylacteries?
Probably
When we're-
would
I'd
be a
say
good idea.
just before we enter, maybe.
I agree.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
I hope this isn't a trap.
I mean, like I said, I don't think there's any alternative way out than killing the Lich. We also don't have to do this.
It's also
I mean, the only reason we're doing this in the first place is so I can become king.
So you're saying with how far we've come, you just
I'm just
turn
saying,
around?
I'm saying we don't have to. I don't want to lead you guys to your death. Like I said, there's no alternate way out. Once we're in, we're full send.
Well,
I have a way out.
maybe we do.
Kind of.
He's in the middle of finding a way to subjugate Heralfir. That would affect you directly, wouldn't it?
That would, but it also would involve you 5 dying.
Who wants to live forever?
Apparently you. You just come back again as something else.
Ah, you
That
saved me
wasn't from
once.
self-preservation. That was just because I was chosen. Because now I'm here, and now I have to make you king. So we have to go kill this guy. Be King Magnus. God King Magnus.
God.
Well, Rainy. Rainy. Fuck. Shit. God damn it. Avon. Had a complete brain fart. Avon, what is your way out?
Dimension door out.
Isn't that what?
It has a 500.
Can't you only bring one person your size, which is
Yep.
nobody?
Yeah. So
Maybe me?
Yeah,
I have a
your
way out.
size. Oh, okay. I understand
I have
now.
a way out.
Avon has a way out. Got it.
Good old, okay. He's like, I got this. I got me.
He's gonna be hiding behind somebody. They're gonna die. He's like, fuck this.
Staying alive is most important. If it gets too dangerous, we need to leave.
The thing. How do we leave? We can't leave. Except for Avon. And maybe
have to
Zervesh if he has spells.
see. I'm sure there will be a way out if we need to leave. But I'm confident we can take this Lich out. We have his phylactery. We have a massive advantage. I don't know if he realizes we have the phylacteries yet, but I'm sure it won't be long before he does.
Sure he knows. He must.
We must destroy them before we enter the room, though. There's no telling whether he could just take them back from us.
So we'll destroy them at the door, put the keys in, go in.
Yep,
Pretty much, I guess.
And spread out. Don't stand near each other.
definitely.
I'll protect Avon.
Except I might I cower behind someone.
Well, I guess. Let's go.
I got this. I'll lead the way.
I'll provide healing.
No,
and
I won't lead the way,
support,
but, you know.
Focusing on damage or anything you guys will have to do. I'll keep us alive.
So you guys are heading into the stronghold again?
Yep.
Yeah. What does the feast do? I forget.
You want to feast first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what we've been doing for the last
Yeah.
4 hours.
All right.
I'll use that.
So Ryzen, you see her take the 1,000 gold. She starts to cast a spell around the gold, and the gold extends and turns into this magnificent just feast of food and drink of all of your favorite foods all across this all across the floor in front of you. So as you eat, You all get advantage. Was it advantage on wisdom saving throws? You get a hit point maximum increase of 2d10. So roll 2d10 added to your character's hit points.
We all roll or just one?
That's up to you.
Yeah.
If you
I'd rather
guys
not
want to all roll or however you want to do it.
So we just.
Take a risk, I guess.
Double
Fuck.
ones! Double ones!
I'm glad,
Oh no.
I'm glad we all rolled.
Trash gets 20. Of course.
Oh, fuck off. Fucking dirty ass druid.
Double nines, nice.
Bullshit.
Avon, make sure you counterspell.
What? You're not gonna be up in the.
Yep, I got that ready.
You're also immune to being poisoned and frightened.
Wow.
So you're immune to poison, you're immune to frighten, get your temporary hit points added on, and advantage on wisdom saves. Make
I'm
you
gonna
All right.
Advantage just on wisdom saves? I thought it was all.
all wisdom
Oh.
saves
Okay.
for the next
real
24
quick,
hours.
I'm gonna cast this on Avon before we go.
And I'm gonna cast this on myself. What is wording bomb? Okay.
I feel like Avon's the last person you have to protect because he's already got his plan to get the fuck out of there if something goes wrong.
He's gonna be
I
hiding
just
anyways.
gotta keep him from getting one shot is the main goal.
Alright. So Ryzen, you cast that on Avon. Alright, Avon, you get a +1 to your bonus to AC and saving throws, and you have resistance to all damage. So all damage against you is halved.
Damn.
Now this is
All right.
the spell ends if Ryzen and you move 60 feet away from each other. So you guys always have to be within 60 feet of each other.
It's pretty generous. Yeah. So we'll stay close.
And then Avon, as you cast earthen form on yourself and you touch yourself on the shoulders, you start to resemble the thing, and you turn into like a rocky version of yourself. You're covered in rocks and soil. And then you guys make your way in. I put you in front of one of two places that this is the closest one, but these are one of two places where you remember seeing indentions for those 6 Haralfair keys. Now this one was, just for remembrance, is this strange room here. This is the circular room with the gleaming mithril plates and the yellow glows and the small crystals that foam that dome ceiling, those 8-foot high dome ceilings. And then the other one was at this double door here. But those are the two places you guys remember the indentions for the keys. And on your way inside, there was no extra undead. You didn't see any threats. You were walking through and stepping over some of the creatures that you had slain previously in the now 2 days before. But all seems normal.
I said he's behind the double door. If I remember right, Alazir said that this was a weapon for out there.
I think that makes sense. So the door leads to the boss. The Lich.
So we want to do the Lich first?
No, but okay.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Probably.
I have a bad feeling that our friend's going to be behind that door.
I mean, if he is, he's not really our friend, is
I was just making fun, but yes.
Well, maybe we should start having a positive mentality towards him now. Maybe we can make up for.
I'll have a positive mentality if he does not help fucking Lich.
You hear that, Lucier? Don't be a dick. All right. I know you can
Oh,
fucking
shit.
hear me.
I'm gonna start walking towards the double doors.
All right.
Alright, so you're gonna close the double doors.
Question:
Where
do we
did
know
I
how to
go?
break these
Never mind.
phylacteries? How do we destroy these? We didn't plan this before.
I don't know.
Well,
Should we try to shrink them and then crush them?
We have our best ideas, so.
throw it on the ground and stomp on it. Let's just try the easy way first.
I'll just firebolt it. It's alright.
The book
Isn't-
should be easy to destroy. Just sword.
Maybe
right?
dispel magic and then destroy it.
Remember, you have the Frozen King's weapon, the two-hander, and then you have the tomb from his chambers.
Yeah, so the book's easy. Burn it.
I'll
And
throw
remember,
them on the ground.
or remember when you caught the room on fire?
Oh yeah.
The book's burned except for the one which like shone, and that's how you found it.
Do any of us have an idea on how to destroy a phylactery?
Should have thought that.
Intelligence?
Just to recap, the six of you are standing in front of two
Yes.
humongous double doors with 6 key indents in front of it, one for each, about an inch apart. The door stands almost 10 feet tall. You're in this large cavernous room, and you can hear echoes and moans coming from other sides, although it sounds pretty far off in the distance.
And here
And
we
you
are
have-
talking about.
You have a tomb and a two-hander maul in front of you. And you're in pitch black, except for you have your shield lit.
Yeah,
So-
I have a shield right now.
So you're like in this dark, spooky ass room, looking at 2 Lich Phylacteries, with the only light coming from Ryzen's shield. That helps set your ambiance for what you guys are walking into.
Hmm.
Can I use? I don't know. Is this gonna
What
go
I-
in name details? I don't understand any of that.
Would I know how to destroy phylactery?
Can I use that and look at one of them?
Sure, and make a history check too, Avon.
Easy.
Jeez.
Nice
Oh,
roll.
Right.
Avon with the crit. They can be dispelled. You've heard of them being dispelled, and from your previous.
Well, that would have been
Sages.
real convenient before we camped, huh?
Yeah.
Someone else will have to dispel magic. I can't do it right now.
Just
I did not have.
We're gonna use our spells for this. We're okay with this.
I'll take
I mean, we
one
gotta
and
destroy
use-
somehow.
I'll take one and do a dispel magic at level 3.
All right, make a DC roll.
I'm gonna see
just
what
do
his
your
does
wisdom.
before I cast mine.
D20 wisdom. Which one are you targeting? Good.
I'll just do the
See the book.
yes.
So you see Zervesh take this book, and as he does, cast Dispel Magic over the book. And as you cast Dispel Magic, this undead face like emerges, like pressing up against the leather bounding stitch in the book. As it presses up against it, it pops, and it shoots this orange and green sludge over your chest. And after it pops and the sludge hits you, the entire chamber that you're in starts to shake, and dust falls from the ceiling. You hear this.
Wow.
Dispel the other. Quickly. Dispel the other.
I'm
Don't
going
leave
to throw the book on the ground and tell Avon to
I'm gonna dispel the other one.
And what?
Good idea.
Yes, the burn it
on
to see if
wisdom
Oh, okay.
rolls right now, so
So you spell it, make a DC check plus your what's your spell casting? Charisma.
I'm burning the book now.
Okay. Yeah, after the book's been dispelled, as you catch it on fire, it just disintegrates in front of you. But the 13, to seek you try to dispel the magic, you take the maul, you cast over the maul, and the face emerges from the handle of the maul. But your 13 fails, and the maul holds place.
God damn it.
And around you, the walls are
Never do
shaking,
anything.
the ceiling is shaking.
Okay, I don't even know why that. Nope, I'm not doing anything.
Alright.
You can cast again if you want.
Well, as
No,
favor,
I'm not gonna burn all my
when
spells.
I see the face, I'm going to grab it and cast Dispel Magic again.
Give me a roll. Zervesh, you grab it, and you try to cast the spell magic over it.
All wisdom rolls are in advance.
are they?
True.
Saving
they
throws.
have
I thought it was wisdom.
Oh, saving
Saving
throws.
throws.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It says all wisdom throws, doesn't it?
Nah, it's just saving throw.
Yeah, just saving throws.
Fuck.
Son of a
Damn
bitch.
This face is pushing itself out of the mall and is like frantically moving around.
Get it.
And you both are trying to dispel this weapon, but it holds true,
Is the
and
face moving on it?
it's like slowly emerging out and like moving around like
I'm
a
gonna,
snake.
Like, cast Sacred Flame on it when it's popped out.
Okay. It hits it. It's still whirling around, getting like emerging farther and farther out of this weapon. Sacred Flame, you burned it. Doesn't look like it did much though. The walls around you guys are all shaking. Make dex saves, all 6 of you.
God damn it.
Oh.
Everyone except for Magnus and Avon and Zervesh. The 3 of you that rolled less than a 10 are knocked off your feet as it's like an earthquake is now rocking through this entire underground dwarven complex. And it continues to shake, and it's hard to stand. Right now you're moving at half speed, but you, the 3 that failed are knocked prone. And above you, the walls and the ceiling above you is starting to crack.
I don't know if we should be in here right now.
Give me the
Just
stupid
need
hammer. Let's do it again. Try it one more time if I swear to fucking God.
Come on.
There we go.
There we go.
Tasiki, on your knees, you reach over to it and you cover over with the Dispel Magic, and as you do, the
You son of a bitch! The power of Hrothgar compels you!
there's a loud pop, and you're covered in the sludge, the same sludge as Zervesh. And then as it pops,
As it comes out, it punches Ghost face.
Dispel! As quickly as it began, now the earthquake has subsided. And now the 6 of you are in this large cavernous area. The book is burned. The maul has been dispelled and now lies in front of you.
I will.
I'm
go
So glad we
just-
talked thoroughly about our plan before we came in.
Yep, we thought about everything but this.
I feel like this is
Throw them all
always
in
what
the,
happens.
The bag is dispelled. We don't need to destroy it.
Anyways,
Alright,
let's
I'll
all
grab
just
it.
stand up, take a deep breath,
We need to decide right now. Are we leaving?
go into the
Are we
fucking...
staying?
Well, we're going in, I guess.
We're going in.
If we go back out of here and come back, something else is just gonna fucking happen.
That's true, but we just burned a whole lot of spells. If I'll put the keys in.
I said,
Well,
Alright.
can't be,
no
I'll
telling
can't keep
how
playing this
quickly
game
Fuck.
forever. You
God,
can't.
make
I started putting the
you-
keys in.
Yep.
Wait, we should go back and rest.
Yo, those are best. You sit your ass down.
So there's 6 keys.
Andrew.
HROLFR. Each one is about a couple inches apart on this large double door, 3 on each door. So you can put each key in, but you won't be able to turn each key at the same time.
So I'll turn the first 2. Somebody else grab the next 2.
I'll grab the next 2.
I'll put the F in. And
Yeah, you put that F in.
F's in chat.
F is for friends who do stuff together.
So you
F
guys
is-
turn 5 keys, and then a second passes, and all the 5 keys that you turn, because
Alright,
there's 6 keys.
Yeah, you gotta grab the other R, Avon.
yeah. I'll grab the other arm. Turn it.
So you all turn the 6 keys at the same time, and as you do, the 2 large double doors push themselves open. They slide, and as they do it, they lead into a. Before you, you see a staircase that leads downward, and as you leads downward, there is a large, waypoint, like a wayward portal that is built into the back of this wall, and it shines a orangish red.
My staff is set to spring, by the way.
So this portal built into the back of this wall is on, and you can see the spiraling arcana inside of it as it's
Okay.
activated.
A portal. That looks fun.
I get a feeling if we go in here, we're not going to be able to leave unless we kill him.
We've
Well,
come to this
Yep.
decision.
The dog is telling us not to go. I think it's smart.
let's go
All right,
kill
let's do
Lich.
it.
I'll be the first one to go through.
You guys are stepping through
Oh
the
my
portal.
lord.
Yep.
I'm all this way.
Am I the only one nervous about this shit?
Oh,
Our
no.
very
I'm the only
first
one.
campaign. You guys getting flashbacks, you know?
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm
Ooh.
not. Because we don't have fucking Belrack there to tank everything.
I would pick up that bow and shoot that bitch out of the sky. Be like 3 points away.
The 6 of you step out of the swirling demonic portal, and you step into a strange, familiar landscape. You look around, and at first you're like, the way lane, I've been here before, but in spiritual form. But now you guys all stand on the actual area of where the way lanes take place, where you all would take the way lane to speak with Ragnar, Stormbearer, and the other Salian clans, is now covered in blood and muck across the snow around you. The cavernous area that you're standing in, there are stairs around it, but it sits up almost 15 feet in height. You guys are in the small little cavernous area. And as you look out, there is the same overlook. Turning around and looking before you see in front of you, you are high up in the mountains, and the altitude catches your breath for a second as you are extremely high up. And as you look across, there is no way that this mountaintop was on the Putrid Isles. You are somewhere far from where this Duro Darkshine temple was. As you look across, see, this would be about 60 feet from you. You can see two of the same large frost giant zombies, the blizzard swirling around them. And in between all of them, you can see Mavkaii the Lich. He is draining the 4 Draugrs that are next to him. As he pulls beams from each of the 4 Draugrs, he is enveloped in this, it's almost like a blizzard aura that surrounds him. And his eyes, as you step through, are locked onto all of you. He just stares at all of you. And as he does, you see this wicked grin, just kind of upturn. It is a pleasure to meet you, Magnus.
I wish I could say the same.
You say that the 2 frost giants they step forward, and they wield these massive great axes in both hands. And one of them looks over his shoulder at Mavkaii. Mavkaii is just doesn't even respond. He's just drawing in all this energy from the 4 Draugrs. The Draugrs look like they're frozen as they give their life essence to him. You see, I could never come here unless I took this place for myself. Now I have. I will not relinquish it for no one. Do you come to claim what is yours? Or have you realized that I can offer more than that weak wolf who cast me out?
The wolf cast you out for a reason.
Because
you are weak.
I have found more power. I tether the bond for the cancerous tumors that Amadun left behind, and only I can unlock its full potential. Don't you want to overthrow a god and become one yourself?
There's one problem with that. You're gonna have to live long enough to reach that.
I know what you've done. I know my phylacteries lay broken.
I would hope so. They were your phylacteries.
Then you have chosen to die. The same place your ancestors have died. 'Tis a shame. I thought you were more than Ragnar.
We'll have to see. They're your ancestors too.
And then the frost giants pick up their great axes and Mavkaii goes, kill them. Roll initiative.
Oh, snap.
Ah, shit.
Oh shit.
You guys go. All right.
Fuck, Rizzo. You're on like
Yeah.
Magnus. You're
I
on a
rolled
mission like
shitty.
Magnus.
Yep.
Avon, you started off. So you can see Mavkaii is absorbing this essence from the Draugr, and he has this like swirling aura around him. And the frost giants have picked up their great axes and they're starting to stumble towards you.
Shit. I don't know what I should go for here yet.
Oh, you know.
Boss fight!
You know what you want to do.
This is a boss fight. It is balanced, but it's difficult.
So you say.
I was thinking maybe this.
Fireball.
Fireball!
Fireball.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna try that.
Every time. Give us the runaround. Oh, you. All right.
Okay.
God dang, that thing's deadly.
Yeah.
So Mavkaii is a flesh weaver, which means he can modify his spells.
Oh, okay.
He's,
Balance.
which means he can counterspell at a farther range. He's going to counterspell you at level 5.
I can't counterspell that too, can I?
Now he's out of your. He has a 90-foot counterspell.
Yeah. Okay. Well, get rid of this then.
So as you reach out you start to make that sickening radiance appear around him, and he's like absorbing the powers, and he just whoosh, and you see it, and you just feel it knocked out of your hands and knocked away. You stagger back a bit from the force of the counterspell.
That's his reaction. And that's it. Yeah. I clicked done and it. Alright, there we go.
Siki.
Chisiki is going to plant her war standard. Give everybody what? +3 initiative?
It's only when they roll at the beginning. You have to plant it before they roll. But since you're in it, you can bonus action dash still. So people can still use their bonus actions to dash.
Never mind. Since I don't want to sit here waiting, I'm just gonna cast Fireball on.
I can't hear you. You cast
Firebolt.
Okay.
That
You pull out your war standard. You want to plant it, but then you put it back and you cast Fireball out of like almost like a nervous habit, and it just goes wide, hitting nothing. Ryzen.
Zone's gonna run for this cover quick. Then here. 1 second. The measurement for this 60 feet. Hit those first two. Ryzen's gonna flame strike in the middle of this too.
Okay. The two giants.
And it should be able to hit the droppers as well.
Okay.
Or whatever. I'll go for these, the hitbox.
Okay.
And
Dex saves. The giant on the right passes. Oops.
I'm gonna put Shield of Faith on.
So the giant on the right passes for, is it half? 28.
Frost giants are non-initiative.
Say it again?
Frost giants are not an initiative unless they're going to.
Oh, because I deleted him? Fuck. Yeah, I accidentally deleted him. Shit.
Ooh.
Rizzo will have 2 extra
Camera
AC.
fucked up.
Yeah, I added it already. I appreciate it, bud.
Your face is just
Cameron.
frozen.
I know, I see that.
Who's game is frozen?
Mine.
Oh, gotcha.
Fuck.
What did my frost giants roll? 16 and 12. 16?
There we go.
So the flame strike hits the Draugr, but it doesn't look like it affects the Draugr. It just like explodes around it. It doesn't do any damage to it. But the frost giant on the left took a little bit of damage. The frost giant on the right takes full damage from the attack. And then is Shield of Faith a cantrip?
Oh. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. Can't do that.
Okay.
Cheers, yeah, take that back.
Cool.
Since I have a cantrip, I'm just gonna Sacred Flame the Frost Giant.
Is this a cantrip bonus action? Because your action was the
Oh yeah, you're right. Can't do
the
that.
explosion.
No worries. Nothing then. Just the flame.
Okay. So the flame strike explodes in that radiant fire damage. The first frost giant takes a ton. The second one steps through it, and the Draugr looks unscathed. At the top of the round, Mavkaii is going to use his legendary action to cast Chill Touch, and he's going to cast it on Avon. 16.
Okay. Miss.
So this cold, icy skeleton hand appears next to you and reaches out, and you dodge it to the side, and then it disappears. Frost giant full on sprints, and his sprint gets him right in front of you guys there. And as the frost giant gets in front of you, at the start of your turn, if you're in his aura, you have to make a con save. Zervesh, con save. (21), you pass. So if you fail the con save, you can only make either an attack or a bonus action on your turn. You can't do both. But you succeed. So this whirling blizzard is now smacking you in the face as you're next to Magnus and Taziki and Avon. The frost giant is glaring down at you.
Let's try this. I'm gonna do Erupting Earth under Mavkaii level. So that would hit him and all the Draugr around.
So as your AoE damage shoots up under Mavkaii and the Draugr, they look immune. It just hits and cascades to the side, just psh.
And fuck it, those guys can handle it. I'm hidden past it, or using hitting past.
You got it. So your Erupting Earth comes out and you see it hit the Draugr and Mavkaii but deal no damage, and then you teleport through the trance and appear on the other side. Magnus. Make a con save.
Do. Nope.
You can either take an action or a bonus action. You can't do both.
Alright. I would take the action to Adrian.
Got it.
And question. How the fuck does this work with that? Is that all three? Or just one?
You can shoot all three into him if you want.
And they would push him back 10 feet each time?
Yeah, the 10 feet thing? Yeah.
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 So 30 feet if it hit.
So it'll be 10, 20. Hey, Zervesh.
Wait.
Sorry, Zervesh.
So he takes the 22. You, 3 Elders blast into his chest, knocking him backwards 30 feet as he just flies backwards like a Dragon Ball Z thing. Just and Zervesh, as you teleport and you look behind you, all of a sudden the frost giant comes flying up next to you and lands next to you as he skits across the snow.
God damn.
Would Tasiki get a attack opportunity on that?
No, you only get attack opportunities if the creature moves voluntarily.
Okay.
Yeah. Frost giant steps up to Zervesh.
Oh god.
He's gonna make 2 great axe attacks on you. Actually, he's gonna make a freezing stare at Zervesh. Make a con save. If you fail, you take 10d6 and are paralyzed. You succeed. You're good. So the frost giant runs at you and just, but you're able to fight off his anger. And before the frost giant turn ends, Mavkaii is going to chill touch with his legendary action on Magnus. 26. Magnus, you take 12. And because you were hit by chill touch, you cannot regain health until the end of Mavkai's next turn.
Got it.
Mavkaii from his invulnerable state. As soon as roll 20 catches up.
Might be the script.
While I wait for it to catch up, would this be the end of his next turn?
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering.
I'm gonna roll for this one. 1. Magnus!
What's up, dude?
Once a day, a Mavkaii can choose to use his action, Hurl Through the Below. This is a wisdom save, so you get advantage. So roll a wisdom saving throw. You pass. So he tries to hurl you through the below, and if he would have hurled you, you would have been paralyzed and took 10d10 as he throws you through hell itself before you return. But you passed, and you're able to continue. Rizzo.
Little beat.
Well, that guy's a little bitch. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna step to here, and then I'm gonna pull out that lance, yell ya yeet, hit the back wall. Even though I know these guys are immune to it, I'm still gonna try to throw it anyways.
Okay. You're going like the back wall here?
Yeah.
Oh, you're targeting
all the way to no, all the way to the back wall. Targeting the back wall.
Gotcha.
So it goes through all three: the Frost Giant and both Draugrs.
Sure.
And that is 4d10 is damage. They got to make a DC. What was that? A DC 13 or something like that. They got to pass.
Dex save?
Yeah.
Frost Giant fails.
Oh, shit.
Both Draugr are immune.
And then 4d10.
4,000.
I was like, wait. I was like,
no.
holy fuck. Why don't we use this more often? Sorry.
Hitting.
That's still pretty good.
Rizzo Kamehameha is the giant.
Zeros. I'm just doing damage.
The javelin shoots through the Frost Giant, putting a hole in his chest as it sears around it, and it hits the Draugr in front of it and just ricochets off. The Frost Giant took 32 damage.
Yeah. That's it.
Avon, before you go, Mavkaii is going to use a legendary action,
Okay.
and he's going to use Weaving of Flesh. You see him start to wheel his arms around, and as he does, he gives himself resistance to radiant damage.
Ah, you fucker. I knew it. As soon as he canceled it, I knew fucking Radiant would hurt him. Fuck. Alright. I will go 25 feet over this way. I'll fire bolt the Frost Giant there.
Got it? Twice hit for 12. Got it?
That's it.
Tsuki.
Tiki's gonna move there. She's gonna cast bolt. Let's do level 3.
Are you casting off? Alright, roll I think it's a d10, see what your damage is. Or is it d8? D8? Yeah, roll d8. See what your damage type comes to. Lightning damage. 12 lightning damage. That's a hit. So you throw out this lightning bolt just like Rizzo. Smashed into the Frost Giant zombie. He staggers back a bit as you put a hole in his chest by his decaying rib cage. Ryzen, before you go, Mavkaii reaches out with his bonus action and casts Chill Touch on Rizzo. 22.
Mias.
Ryzen's up.
Okay, let's see here. On Zervesh this time, I'm going to cast Shield of Fae, and then I can cast an action trip on Frost Giant.
Alright. So there's a con for Shield of Faith. And then I'm gonna give you that for the Shield of Faith. So you get +2 AC. And you did on this guy down here.
The lowest one.
These guys have a -1 and he passed. Damn.
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 Hey, worth a try.
But Zervesh, you feel empowered. Frost Giant is going to turn towards Zervesh and swing his multi-axe, or his great axe, twice.
Hit miss.
So, first one slices through you across your chest for 18. And the second one, he swings it and you duck under it, blocking it with your staff a bit, helping to parry the attack. And Zervesh is up.
I'm gonna attack the bottom one with a. I forget. Primal Savage.
Primal Savagery, 20. Ooh, nice roll. 22 hits for 17 acid damage. Fingernails extend and you scratch down across the neck and the shoulder of the Frost Giant. Goes to Magnus. But before you go, Magnus, Mavkaii reaches out again. And he's going to use his last legendary action for the round to Chill Touch Tasiki. 22. So Tasiki, this skeletal hand reaches out next to you and smacks you across your like your stomach and your leg, taking 15 necrotic from your temporaries, and you cannot regain hit points until Mavkai's turn. And Magnus is up.
I'm just going to Eldritch Blast the same one again. Holy shit.
All 3 hit.
Jesus.
Just launch him into the Draugr and see what happens.
I want to see if it knocks over the brazier.
18, 23. So he takes the 23 force damage from your 3 Ember Field Eldritch Blast, and he lands up next to the Draugr. He hits the Draugr, and the Draugr is like a pillar. And he like backs against him. But the Draugr doesn't move. Frost Giant is going to look over at Avon and give him a freezing stare.
Oof. Okay.
Make a con save.
No.
Success.
Oh.
Just
Yeah.
enough. So the Frost Giant looks over Avon and roars. And you, I gotta do this for Peanut.
Fuck that other bird.
It goes to Mavkaii. Mavkaii is going to... Enough. And you cast Circle of Death.
Counterspell.
Go for it. Perfect range. Go for it. You have to make a roll for it because it is a higher level spell.
Yeah. I'll just do it at level 3 since it's high level.
You got this. Intelligence.
Intelligence?
Yep. Gotta be 16. Nice. You counterspelled it.
Hell to the yeah.
So this
Good
was...
old Avon was shutting everybody down.
Let me cast it so it goes off his spell sheet. Because he can cast it once per day. He starts to cast the Circle of Death, and you see the ground below you starts to turn into ash and blackness. And then, Avon, you reach out, and you smack the spell out of his hand. His eyes just look over to Avon, and you can feel the hatred, the stare. Rizzo.
I think I'm gonna take out my boomstick and blast that Frost Giant right in the face. Boop.
Oh, hit.
Boop.
Miss.
Dang.
You just shooting the one in front of Zervesh?
Right. Yep, that guy right in front of me.
Gotcha. So you realize your shotgun. Miss. Hits him in the chest. Miss.
Then I'm gonna move over here.
Top of the round, Avon.
Fire bolting the Frost Giant there.
Got it. Woo!
Hell yeah.
Dang, that's a hit.
You
Yeah.
had a 1.
That's 22.
Oh,
22.
Yeah, you had a 1 in there.
Got it.
Alright, that's it.
Your firebolt smacks the Frost Giant in the jaw, and you see his jaw just disintegrating into ash as it falls, and he's... Siki.
Let's see. I'm gonna cast my twin spell for my meta magic and just firebolt on both the frost giant.
Okay.
I only have to roll it once, right? And you just use it for both.
If you want to take that risk, you can.
I mean, you can just use the same one.
Yeah, if you want to use the same
When?
one. If you want to use the same, just roll once and see if it goes.
No, but yeah, that's what I want.
Or you can roll twice. It's up to you. Oh, you roll 24.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it just makes more sense to only cast it once. 'Cause
Sure.
it's- well,
So you reach out your hand, and as you shoot the firebolt out, it splits into two and slams into both of the frost giants. The one in front of you, Zervesh, I don't have the bloody because it lags me, but he's looking really rough. Before you go, Ryzen, Mavkaii reaches his hand out. Actually,
None of that.
Actually, no.
Uh-oh.
Nah.
Shit tits.
he's gonna chill touch again. This time I'm gonna randomly roll to see how I get. A 4 is Ryzen. Chill touch on Ryzen. Oh, crit!
Oh,
Holy
Owie!
Oh, there is a temporary hit point.
28 necrotic. And then make a con save to see if you keep the Shield of Faith.
Of course.
Yeah, we
Oh! The Shield of Faith falls off from the pain of the chilled touch. Did I lose your health? Oh, okay.
Mama.
So the 20 necrotic, and then if that takes you below your health points, you can't heal until Mavkai's turn.
Okay. No worries. Alright. This guy is almost dead. Actually, I'm gonna put out my clone. And I'm gonna have it move. Is the banner of like down still? Or is that not down?
No.
It's
Nah,
not
she never
that.
placed it. There you go.
Okay.
Did I lose your health again? Did your health go away again?
yes, it did.
I think you're at 47. It's weird.
And then I'm gonna move it over here to this corner right here. So my clone will be right here. Why did I lose my HP again?
It's weird.
It's back up now.
Is this where you wanted it? You should be able to move it too. I think you can move it. If not, yeah, let me know. I'll move it for you. Right here.
Yeah, I don't see it right now. Yeah, it's not there for me.
Would he be able to just to drag another one of his tokens up?
Yeah, try see if you can pull a token from the, like drag your character sheet onto the map. See if it pulls it
Oh
out.
yeah, that would work.
There you go.
There you go.
What? I don't. Oh, wait, 1 second. I think I know. Oh, of course this happens right now.
What's
I
going on?
had to restart my internet. Yeah, I do. Okay. I'll be right back. That was my turn.
You guys want to take a quick break in between this while he restarts it?
Yeah, might as well.
Sure.
Because this is gonna be a
Yeah,
long
'cause
fight. So
It's
I
fine.
am
We're-
so
I'm
chat.
not- my map.
Be right back.
All right, chat. He's got to restart his internet real quick, so we're gonna take a quick break, refresh our drinks, and you guys can see this conclusion of this. This is a hard fight, and at the end of this boss fight, I'm going to put out the Mavkaii the Lich's stat sheet in case you guys want to use it in your own campaigns. So we'll be right back. We'll see you soon.
You.
Fucking tired. Wait, why did I hear myself? Oh, dream.
Yes, sir, buddy.
We're back.
About time.
Took forever. Holy shit.
Move the clone up here since I can cast spells from it as long as I can. Okay, I'm ready.
I like how you can see Lee coming back in the back.
Background shiny.
You see me walk up to the thing.
Yep.
We're almost back. Get back on with this boss fight.
No raining. He's gone. He's dead.
This music's sweet. Almost ready, guys. Oh, I see a tricks for you. Gallus has granted inspiration to Rizzo,
Yeah, buddy.
so you get advantage
Rizzo?
on a roll to
What kind of
Dez.
shit is this? Gallus, I'm never resing you in COD again.
Hell yeah, thanks for that inspiration, dude. Because he's
I'm
going to
back.
need it.
Well, now we know Rizzo's about to get fucked.
Yep.
Trick says carry better.
See?
Carry better.
Just quit staying on ledges getting sniped.
What the hell, Brandon? What time did you wake up at? Got up at 3.
I woke up at 5 a.m. and then I went to bed. And then I woke up at 9.
Sure you did.
Oh,
You had a
hey.
second wake up?
Sure you did.
Yeah.
She-
I'm unable to end my turn, by the way, so you have to do
Gotcha.
that was.
What were you singing?
What are you singing over there? You're muted. Alright, so it is the Frost Giant's turn as we're back into combat. Frost Giant roars, rushes up to here. Why is he like weirdly centered?
Yeah.
So
Mobster
big.
is the same way.
Please swing at the rising club. Please do it.
Alright, he's going after Zervesh because he's pissed. Great accent, Zervesh! Great accent, Zervesh!
That's a hit. That's a miss.
So the first one, 26, because it slices across. And then you duck the second one as it swings high over you. As Zervesh, top of your turn, con save.
Right.
You can make an action or a bonus action. As the freezing aura slows your movement. Your fast twitch muscles. Actually, before you go, Mavkaii is going to reach out and
Don't
he's
wanna hear it.
Oh,
Don't want to hear it.
he's going to
Yeah.
chill touch.
stop touching me.
And he's going to chill touch Tasiki with the one. Because you're on the left.
Bastard.
Ooh!
Oh!
Shit.
Oh my.
Wait, can I use this one spell? Hold on. Something resist.
You're taking 32 right now.
Yeah, I know. That's
Jump.
what you take when you take acid.
Don't forget your temporary hit points from earlier.
Yeah, I already burned through that.
Rip.
They'll
Yeah.
capture some of the increment. Can I use that? Yeah, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use it. What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
What do you use it? Absorb elements?
Absorb elements.
Alright, so -5.
No,
that
it,
Just
it
minus 5
halves the
damage?
damage, and then that 5 is the next amount. She adds that damage to
my
the next.
attack.
I think it's only melee
Is
though.
that automatically half?
Yeah.
Oh, it's plus.
Okay. until
Absorb
the start of my next
elements.
It is only melee.
turn. That's right. I get half damage.
Okay. So you take half.
So that's 32 he was gonna do.
32, so you take 16?
Wait, that's necrotic?
Yes, necrotic.
Oh shit. No, fuck that. I don't need to use that. Because I got... Where is that? Mask of the Martyr. I have resistance to necrotic damage, so I automatically get half already.
There you go. Take 16.
Nice.
Well, god dang.
And you cannot be healed until Mavkai's turn.
That's for STDs too.
That's for STDs too. And now you're up, Zaresh.
Alright, erupting earth on both of those for
On the Giants?
yes. So 24 to you, Josh. Yeah.
Both
full damage.
fail? The one next to you, its body gets ragdolled and blown apart as it kills it. Just flies up in there and just bursts into arms and legs and dismemberments all across. The one next to you takes full damage, and he looks pretty rough. He looks pretty badly ripped apart. His left arm falls off onto the ground next to him, and he's holding his right arm is holding a great axe, and just like half ripped apart. Magnus, before you go, Mavkai's gonna reach out again. This one is at Rizzo. Chill touch on Rizzo. 24.
Oh, 24 hit. 13.
The ghastly, ghostly
Whoa.
hand reaches out and scratches you for 13.
His inner spirit animal's coming out.
Yeah, Magnus is up.
Ding Bang has taken over.
Holy shit.
hello!
I'm going to
So it's
Eldritch
Nicholas.
Blast. I'm gonna send 2 at the Frost Giant, and I'm gonna send 1 at the Brazier.
Okay.
Try to knock it over.
Sure. First one
Jeez.
misses the Frost Giant. Second one hits Frost Giant for 4. And your Draugr, as you used a single spell to attack it, takes 9.
I was actually attacking the Brazier.
Oh, the Brazier. Never mind. So,
Yes.
So the Brazier just smashes and falls over.
Okay.
Draugr still standing there. Well, now you know how it works.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. Sorry.
Top of the round, Mavkaii. Counterspell me. Got a finger of death on Avon.
Counterspell again.
He flips you off.
Go for it. You gotta roll.
Okay.
This is a 7th level spell.
Ooh.
Come on,
You see it's
tell
two
us
saves.
it.
Oh, we got it! Holy shit!
Yeah.
So Mavkaii reaches out with his finger and this death bolt shoots at you. And you ricochet with your wand, just and it smashes to the wall behind you.
Some Harry Potter shit right there.
Just he's fighting
gonna
Voldemort.
have very nervous.
At the end of his turn, before Rizzo goes, he's using his last chill touch on Avon because he's pissed.
That hits.
14 necrotic.
It's half
God.
together, and I take half.
Alright.
7, 7?
So 7. So I do that into my temporary hit points.
That means you won't get affected for the healing as well.
Yeah, Rizzo.
All right, moving down to here, and boomsticking the Frost Giant again. See if I can get that guy dead.
You got it?
Boop,
Kill him dead.
boop, boop.
The first one and the third one hit. Man, so you blow 2 holes in his chest. He has no arm, and he has these 2 massive holes. Whatever necrotic flesh weaving is keeping him up, he's still alive, but he is... You're kind of confused of how he's still standing, but he looks rough.
Fucking die, will you? God dang.
I'll get him.
Get him, buddy. Get him, buddy.
Fuck! Avon,
34.
calm the fuck
Boom!
down.
Yeah, what the fuck?
57, there was a 1.
Jesus. 57
There
firebolt
was a
with the
one.
crit. Woo! So the Frost
is
Giant just
stupid.
explodes.
That is fucking stupid. He got a 9 at 10.
But Seeky's kind of just flinching right now. She doesn't know what to do. Like, she was fair with
So
us.
this
Okay.
is...
Oh shit, sorry.
I'm just seeing how far away you guys are. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Yeah, right,
What
right.
can you do?
What can he do?
I'm gonna move away.
Here's the Death Stare again.
Be pretty nice to have a cold right there.
I
wouldn't
saw
it?
them DM arrows, so I'm just gonna run back a few feet.
Chill touch is gonna happen.
A few feet more.
He's chill touching you. Chill touch on to seek, because I rolled a 1.
Chill touch on me.
8
Okay.
for a 4, so you take 4.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
As your Mask of the Martyr blocks some of it.
You can't touch me.
Oh.
Alright. So did anything change as far as like was there a shimmer and whatever fucking tethering magic is doing to Draugr? Is there any kind of change since we killed the
So when the 2 Frost Giants fell, there's been no change. She's still pulling energy from the 4 Draugr, and it looks like they're pillars. Like even with all the attacks going across and all the push and pull stuff, they are like unmoving statues.
He was immune. Damn. Can I do like I don't know, like an intelligence check or something to see what's going on? Either immune?
Sure.
Would it be intelligence or
Yeah, make
armor?
a pure intelligence roll. Because this is a magic that
Oh, God.
no one's ever really dealt with. 18.
Damn, dirty.
Magnus, you can have my inspiration if you can tell me the song. And you
I
can,
have no idea what this song is.
it looks like Mavkaii is draining something from these 4 Draugrs with an 18, and it looks like he is immune to damage until they go away.
Do they look like they're more withered
They look
compared to when we first came in? They look the same.
exactly the same. And you did see Draugr get hit by like area effect spells.
So, can I do fireball? Fireball? And instead of rolling damage, can I use my cleric thingy to do full?
Okay. Your fireball goes off and does no damage to the Draugr.
Okay.
So it hits enveloping Mavkaii and the Draugr, and then as the
So
smoke
nothing
subsides,
happens, it just
they look exactly the same as before. Oh no. I'm the scat man. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
I thought you were talking about the song in the game.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Oh. Trix
Yeah,
grants
like-
inspiration to Magnus. Magnus, you have inspiration.
Ryzen's gonna cast
Big trick.
from her clone. She's gonna cast Secret Flame on the Draugr.
sacred fire.
I'd say this one, since she probably can't see this one from her current position.
This one?
So, this one. This one.
This one?
Because I still have to use my senses, so I don't think I'd be able to see that since this wall right here.
Alright. So that Draugr takes 18 radiant damage. Got it. You see the Draugr, his body start to burn a bit, and he looks more withered. He still stands tall, but he looks more withered than before.
That'll be my turn.
Zaresh, before you go, Mavkaii is going to chill touch. This time it's on Horizon's clone.
You
20.
don't have true vision.
20.
Clone can't be injured.
Clone just done nothing happened.
Zaresh.
Go to see.
Was it this one that you attacked?
This one.
That one. I'll move over here and I'm gonna thorn whip it to try and pull it. Because I saw it take damage. That's not good.
So the Thorn Whip does damage, but the Draugr doesn't move. Even though it hits it and you see it break off part of the bone and the remaining flesh from the Draugr, it still stands fast, like a pillar.
Just in case, I'll give myself 2d6.
You got it?
And I don't have the dunk.
Magnus, before you go, he's going to use his last chill touch. Because he is a pretty smart being now. He saw that the clone didn't look like it did anything. So this one is on Zaresh. Twice up.
Absorb elements.
Get that out of here.
Alright, so that's gonna be 10,
Rundown. It's 9.
9.
9. Magnus.
I'm going to cast Action Pack level Seek. I lied, level 5. Yeah, level 5.
All right. So I'm gonna give you con. These 3 ashen wolves rise up around Magnus and encircle him, protecting him.
And I'm just gonna stay there. Never mind. Can't. Moving there. Where's the done button?
Where that done button?
Yeah, what about the
That
dumb
dumb
buttons
boy
go?
ain't showing up no
I clicked it and it didn't. anything.
Yeah, I don't see it anywhere else.
Yeah, Rotomai's busted. It's Mavkai's turn though. Mavkai is going to. He's going to cash Banishment at level 2 against Rizzo and Zervesh.
Fuck you. Alright, Banish is charisma saving?
Yeah, as it pops up. So Rizzo and Zervesh make charisma saving throws. If you fail, you are sent to another plane, and you both have failed.
Oh no!
Oh, that's not good.
Because he has 18. So there's this faint popping noise, and you see Rizzo and Zervesh.
Okay.
The two of you look around. You can see each other, and you're standing in this fiery hell. As you are now in the below. Avon, you saw Zervesh and Rizzo just disappear.
Yep. In response, sickening radiance.
Okay.
And bam.
So the AoE damage lands and does nothing.
Ah.
Signy range is floating around Mavkai and the Draugr, but he stands in the middle of it, just draining their bodies.
Hmm. Okay. That's it.
Alright, and in response, he's going to chill touch you.
Yep.
2. 2 points of damage. Oh, 1 point of damage. Oh no, it's 2 and Ryzen takes 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the ghastly hand reaches out, scratches Avon, but doesn't look like it does much, and Tasiki's up.
We're gonna run over there. And this is the one that was getting attacked. I know.
Hmm?
We're going.
"13 radiant." The first Draugr explodes, and you see Mavkai shudder a bit, as there's now 3 Draugrs that he's draining life force or life essence from.
It's my turn. Dick.
Goes to Ryzen.
It's not letting me.
Okay.
Hey, is a Lucier in that plane with you guys?
Yeah, as you guys look around, you can see these little imps just. They're like kind of looking over at you.
Ryzen is gonna go and cast. She's gonna cast Sacred Flame on the Draugr again.
Woo.
What the
What in the...
heck just happened?
Roll 20
I
caught
think-
up.
Yep. Think it
Did
finally
not
caught up.
Too much.
God dang.
Holy cow.
Hey, Ryzen, I think it's your turn.
A little bit.
Oof.
My word.
Sacred Flame.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Ava.
Okay. Which
Then
one?
Sacred Flame on the Draugr in the front again.
The front, got it. 16 radiant to the Draugr in the front as he starts to burn. Avon, you got Shield of Faith, extra 2 AC, and Ryzen concentration. Got it. Zervesh, you are in the plane of the below. You look over and you see Rizzo.
What up?
And just desolate landscape around you.
I cannot wait to swipe my fucking sword at that guy.
Magnus.
Let's hope they can handle it.
Right? This is bullshit.
30. I guess I gotta get there. I'm gonna send one of the wolves there.
Okay.
And there.
Holy shit.
Your wolf rushes through and whoosh, bites. He rips and tears and the Draugr is dead.
And it returns back to me.
Before your turn ends, Mavkai is going to chill touch Magnus. 22.
Hit.
For 12, make a con save. Gotta beat a 10 or you lose your wolfies. Beat it. Now Mavkai is going to cast He's going to use his multi-attack to Eldritch Blast 4 times at,
snap.
at Avon. I think only the 20s hit you.
Mind you, he has
Plus
bonus
2?
3 for me right now,
Yeah.
so
And your Earthen form was a 16, so I think you're at a 19.
Yes, I'm in the 19.
19. So 29 halved. So you take 14. Ryzen takes 14.
alright.
Ryzen make con save. Gotta beat a 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
the Shield of Faith takes away.
No.
That's alright. That's 17.
This one goes to Rizzo, and Rizzo, you look over at Zervesh. It
I'm
goes to
so
Avon.
ready to slash him. Just want to take one fucking swipe.
Alright, I'm going to Scorching Ray.
Oh, it is a. Is your AoE spell a concentration?
Yes.
Yeah, make
that
a
is.
con save. Gotta beat a 10.
Mm.
Yeah, you're good.
Scorching Ray. I'm gonna do 2 on the Draugr on the right side and then 1 on the left.
You got it. 10, 24. So that one takes 24, and this one takes 12. They're both still alive. One looks a little more roughed up than the other, but they both still stand.
That's crazy that my 1 hits still. Alright, that's it.
They got a 10 AC. Tsiki!
Alright, she's gonna move up there. She's gonna use 1 sorcery point to use metamagic twin spells again. And she's gonna cast Sacred Flame
Which one?
on both Draugrs.
Oh, both of them. The one on the right explodes. The one on the left is barely hanging on, but it's still there. And in response, Mavkai is going to legendary action, Chill Touch, Tasiki. 15. Take 5. Goes
Okay.
Ryzen.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Okay,
jeez.
that Draugr is still in
Oh, jeez.
range. So Ryzen is actually going to cast Guiding Bolt at level 2 at the Draugr in the back. Wow. Should have Sacred Flame.
So the Draugr explodes. And as he explodes, this shockwave emits from Mavkai. And as it flies off of Mavkai, Avon, you lose your concentration. Magnus, you
Yep.
lose your concentration.
fuck.
And Zervesh and Rizzo, you guys, you like fall back in as all concentrations have been lost when his shield explodes. So your demon dogs flip away, the contagious aura flies away, and Mavkai's banishment flies away. And now you see Mavkai is now standing in the center of this blood sphere. Everything around him is gone, and he looks over at you, his eyes just full of fury. You can move if you want to. Or you can stand there. Be right back. No.
No.
You want to move your clone or yourself?
So he's just. Does he have like a shield or anything around him right now, or is he vulnerable finally?
He is vulnerable.
Okay, I am going to cast Death Ward on myself.
Is that a cantrip?
Oh wait, did I already? Oh wait, yeah. I forgot.
Yeah, you got him bolted.
Still the same. Still the same turn.
Same round. So you got your movement still?
Yeah.
And you got your bonus.
No, I don't have anything else I want to do with that. I just stopped the rounds reset. 'Cause
So Zerbesh,
changed.
there's this loud pop and you Zerbesh, you like fall back in, covered in soot and ash, you and Rizzo. And now you see Mavkaii standing there alone.
Ah, fuck me, I forgot to add this to my spell list. 1 sec.
Oh.
I'm going to cast, using the staff, I'm going to hit him with a guiding.
Got it. A 16 misses.
So be. And well, I suppose I wouldn't know either way, so
Oh, God damn it.
Yay, we killed him! Oh.
I'll use I'll attempt to use 3d6 and red.
Did I lose him from the initiative order? I did. Son of a bitch. Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, he was right before me.
Yeah, I got him. I get a 4.
Yeah.
Was Risen hit by Chill Touch or not?
I mean, it was a while back, but that was
Well,
like probably
before
2
his
rounds
next-
ago.
One
Alright,
sec.
so you get 11.
There we go.
And
I'm able to be built, so.
All right, Mavkai's back. Magnus, your Ashen Wolf pack around you has disappeared, and you see Mavkaii has now landed.
I will summon them back. Again, at 05.
You got it.
Come on, Wolfies.
Mavkaii
And
counterspells.
you motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he's gonna do a level 5, just to make sure it goes away.
but that 11 healing is for you.
Okay.
You start to summon your wolves, and then he reaches out. You will not use my own people against me.
I'm gonna use Mystic Arcanum, so it lets me cast a level 3 spell to counter. Can I do that? Is that a thing?
I'll counter spell.
I feel like we've done this before.
Mystic Arcanum?
Yeah. Hold on.
Is that a warlock thing?
Oh no, it's a level 6. Never mind. The Pack Bearer Skull. That's what it was.
Oh, your pack bearer skull gives you an extra spell.
Yeah, extra spell slot, but it's only level 3. Lower. Counter spell.
Yeah, make a roll because he's casting a 5, so you got to beat a 15
Yep.
with a charisma check.
Do it. Straight charisma.
Oh,
Fuck.
just beat it.
Wait,
So-
you have inspiration, don't you?
He
Oh, I do.
does. You want to use it?
Yeah. Yep.
So you burn Trix's inspiration to counterspell the counterspell as the skull you're wearing flares up, the eyes flare. Counterspells Mavkaii, and your Ashen Wolf dogs emerge from the ground, just whoosh, pop back up again.
The dumb button's gone again. So.
Got
It'll
it.
catch up when it we.
All right, guys.
Mavkai's turn.
Step to me, pussy.
Okay.
Don't.
Banishes Rizzo.
Fucker.
Make a charisma save.
Son of a. Oh no.
Charisma,
All right.
charisma save throw.
Avon.
I'm gonna
Oh, God.
counter. I'm gonna counter.
You get a counter? Oh,
You gotta beat a
I'm
14.
definitely gone.
You gotta beat a 14.
Come on, Avon. You got the.
Yeah, I got this.
Avon, please. I don't want to leave. I want to hit him once.
No! What off?
Bye.
So funny.
I said step to me, not step me away. Bye-bye.
It is concentration, so you gotta make him force a con save. He reaches his finger out and he points at Rizzo, and you see Rizzo just vanish again.
No cheese lock for you.
No cheese log. I can't go kick the fucker. I don't understand. The fuck?
Avon. Top of the round.
Okay. He counterspelled, right? Last game?
This
Oh,
is
wait.
a- this is a new round.
Oh, it is a new round?
Yeah.
It doesn't. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna disintegrate.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck is that?
Don't ever touch disintegrate. It's bullshit.
That is a nasty little spell right
Disintegrate's
there.
nasty.
Oh, wait, it's 77-1.
Yeah, there's 2 1s in there.
It's force though, so it's not fire.
Oh.
We're good. Yeah.
It's Jedi magic.
Fucking
I'm
spirit
waiting
bomb is
for
what
it.
it is.
I'm making sure. I'm seeing if it does half damage on the fail.
Okay.
Okay, so it doesn't do half on the fail. It's only one or the other. I'm gonna roll for it.
Okay.
Oh, we passed it! Dude, that would have 75 damage comes flying to Mavkaii, and he jumps to the side, and the altar he was standing on, half of it just explodes in shards of stone and blood.
Motherfucker.
Mavkaii and Avon are dueling right now.
Alright, that's it.
Tasiki.
Okay, what do we have? I'm going to get my little meteors up.
You're gonna summon them so they float around you?
They're so tiny. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll have just 6.
Is it concentration?
Yes.
Alright.
Concentration. And I'm gonna cast 2 of the fireball or 2 of the little meteors at him.
As a bonus?
Yes. You can cast 2 per 1 action, 1 bonus.
That's a fail.
So I have 4 left, and then I'm going to move.
Okay. Rise, it's gonna cast Beacon of Hope on her clump.
Okay. So you give it to... Okay, got it. Cool.
Clump's gonna stay in the same spot.
Actually, I gotta roll con save.
I was gonna ask you if you had to roll a con save if
Yeah.
you got hit, but
Yep, you're right. Fail!
did I come back?
Yeah, you're back.
Mm.
That's stupid far damage.
But
Got
it's
one
still
more
have to wait till
banishment,
after-
though.
I was like, I got hit by a cigarette. Ah, Riz is back.
Oh, it hit me!
So Beacon of Hope, that's full healing, max hit points from healing, and advantage on death saves. And wisdom saves.
Yes.
And concentration. Got it.
Alright.
So you got a bonus, then you can move.
I'm
Sorry,
just
way
gonna
up.
stay where she's at right now.
Zervesh.
Really wish you would have moved into that Beacon of Hope. I'm gonna cast Mass Cure.
Okay.
Oh.
Everyone in it gets
Counterspell.
29.
Counterspell.
I can't believe let you finish.
Wait, I gotta see.
Well,
What's
It's
level
fifth.
that 5th level?
Mine?
I'm seeing. You want to counterspell my counterspell?
Yeah, I am.
He's only cast
Actually,
it.
nah, I'm good.
You're gonna save
Never
it?
mind.
All right.
Yep, I'll save it.
Failed! Shit! It goes off.
alright. So everyone in Beacon of Hope gets 29 and Risen gets.
Can your clone be healed?
I mean, it has no HP. It's just like a non-solid object.
So Rizzo, Magnus, Tasiki, and Zervesh, you guys get healed? 29?
Yeah.
From Zervesh's gentle breeze.
Go Wolfie. This is level 5 too, so it'll be next hit.
Okay. Ooh. 14 misses.
Okay. Wolf returns.
So the roof rushes up. Mavkaii is holding this staff that has these. It has like a gastrointestinal tract that runs down the staff. There's a stomach attached to the hilt. There's these intestines that run wrapping around the staff. And as your wolf rushes up, he smacks the wolf on the head and sidesteps your wolf with his strange staff.
I'm only 35, so over there.
Okay.
It has to be 30, so.
Mavkaii is going to move to here. And he's going to Eldritch Blast Rizzo 4 times and hopefully knock him off the edge. 16 misses. 20. 18. 22.
I'll miss.
Oh man. If I didn't shoot the blood, you'd have flew off the edge.
I was hoping Magnus would have done that earlier. I was hoping he would have done that earlier and tried to shoot
No.
him out of that.
I'm afraid he can fly. So
Oh.
I don't think it will matter.
So Mavkaii rushes forward. 4 Eldritch Blasts come flying at Rizzo as he tries to throw you off the edge. All misses. At the end of his turn, before Rizzo goes, he's going to use his legendary action.
The bush.
He's going to cast Disrupt Life,
Uh-oh.
which hits Zervesh, Tasiki, Rizzo, and Magnus. Make con saves. Pass. Fail. Fail. Pass. So you get the ones that pass take half.
I'll do Durabella.
Okay. So Magnus 7, Zervesh 7, Tasiki 7, and half of that because it's necrotic, so you take 3, and then Rizzo takes 14.
I also want to, when he does that, I want to use my arcane mirror, which is my room. So I can reflect spell
I can't hear you.
reading.
It's not a spell. It's a feat. It's a feature. It's not a spell. It's a feature. So you can't reflect class features. And Tasiki, you need to make a con save, even though you took damage. And Magnus, you need to make a con save. Both got to beat a 10.
Another one?
Fuck!
Oh, the wolves go away. Tasiki keeps her flame orbs. And Rizzo's up. As he rushes
I'm
forward,
moving.
just explodes his aura. He's coming running.
Up and out the way, running in front of him, and then I'm gonna yell in his face, "Take my fucking cheese log!"
Hit, miss.
And
He is undead, so you do the extra damage.
yeah, so that's what, 1 hit.
D6.
Son of a bitch, only 1 though. That's upsetting.
2.
10, and 10, and then we acid searching.
Oh!
Cause fuck that guy.
Rizzo pissed.
Cause you banished me a couple times. Sweep. Oh, come on.
The third one hits.
Another D6. Oh. And Uno.
Still some good damage,
And then I'm gonna kick his ass down.
though. Okay.
Boop.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's down. He can't beat that. He's
I said take my cheese log.
So Rizzo just 6 swipes and a kick. Take my cheese log.
Just take it. Quit finishing me. There you go.
Top of the round to Avon.
Scorching rays, 3 of them going towards his face.
Got it.
That's nice.
I think. Never mind.
Counter
I thought
spell.
Counterspell.
Counter spelling it.
I'm counterspelling you.
Alright.
It's a roll off.
Spells are just flying everywhere right
Yeah.
now. 27. 34 damage. Got it.
Let me do this so it's off my sheet.
This is just a high level mage duel. 34 points of fire damage as Mavkaii is laying on the ground just getting. It looks like is it Krillin that throws out the 3 balls, or I can't remember who does that in DBZ, but just 3 beams just fly into
Vegeta?
Mavkai's on the ground. This one just slams into him as he's on the ground in front of Rizzo.
Oh, they all kind of have like that multi-attack where it's you shoot that beams out of their hand. But yeah,
That's it.
Tasiki, before you go
Oh, wait.
on the ground, Mavkai's going to use his Disrupt Life again as his legendary action for all 3. Just another explosion. Tasiki, Rizzo, Zervesh, Magnus, just another explosion of necrotic energy explodes off of Mavkaii. Zervesh fails, Magnus passes, Tasiki passes, Rizzo passes. So Zervesh takes 24, and then the rest of you guys take 12. Tasiki takes 6. Tasiki make a con save.
She did. She got 15.
Oh, you got. Is that?
No. That's.
Oh, you did,
She made two.
there's 2. You're right.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, she did.
Yeah, she kept it.
For con.
Cool. So you keep your spell,
Oh.
and Tasiki's up.
So I cast 2 more of the meteors. Do I have to re-roll the damage or just use what I for?
That's up to you.
I mean, you can make a saving throw.
19 because
I'll
I'm
keep-
prone. So he passes.
Okay. So he takes half.
Half. And you had
So it's 8 damage.
8 damage. Got it. And he's resistant to fire, so he takes 4.
Well, fuck you. All right.
Well, fuck you.
Fuck you, guy.
I'm not your guy, friend.
Hey, friend, buddy.
Oh, Ryzen.
Alright. From my clone, I'm going to cast a Guiding Bolt at level 2.
"12 misses."
Is he still prone? Or does that not?
Yeah, he's prone.
That's
It's melee.
You're at disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
if
Yeah.
It's ranged. At that.
Yeah. It's advantage if you have melee. Well, he's prone.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So Guiding Bolt shoots out, misses.
Oops.
Zervesh.
Well, let's do this. I'm gonna go over here 15 feet. I'm gonna give myself 46, so I'll heal myself for 24. And I'm going to cast Erupting Earth on Mavkaii.
You got it. It's a disadvantage. Oh, 12. So yeah, he fails. 27. Okay. He's prone on the ground and laying on his back in front of Rizzo, and his body just goes and just falls back down.
he's like one of those kids on a trampoline. Everybody's bouncing around and we can't get up.
Magnus.
I'm just gonna.
All right. Oh, all 3 miss.
Sick.
Mavkaii, he's on his ground, or he's on the ground prone. He's gonna stand. He still looks. He's took some damage. He looks pretty beat up, but he still doesn't look like he's in danger. If that makes sense. But he stands in front of Rizzo. And he's going to I'm running out of spells.
Good.
But you know,
Going bye-bye again.
I got one more banish left.
Yeah, I'm going bye-bye again.
But I need to save that. I'm going to Vampiric Touch Rizzo.
Mm.
At level 3. No, at level 4. 27?
Oh, that hits.
8.
That's
Not
it.
bad.
8.
8. You take 8 points of damage and I heal a bit.
Okay. Phew.
And you're up.
Well, hello again. I'm gonna take one step over, and I'm gonna great sword.
Alright, so
Okay.
as this happens,
And okay.
you have knocked Mavkaii below half health. And as you knock him below half health, he uses his feat enough. And Mavkaii falls to the ground and you drive your greatsword through his chest, and as you do, he throws himself into an ice tomb, just whoosh, and you see this ice tomb form around him. And what was once an ice tomb, suddenly his body just explodes outward like a butterfly erupting from a cocoon into a giant frostworm that explodes out of his body in front of Rizzo.
Holy shit! The cheese log is defective. This thing's gigantic.
Wrong cheese log.
Wrong. Yeah. Holy shit.
So this guy, I got a bigger picture of him. Where did I put it? Ah, where's it at? Damn it, I don't have it. Well, shit. Anyways, so he's a enormous monstrosity. This frostworm, his mouth opens in 3 different places, and as it opens up, his body is now extending almost 20 feet into the air above you, and his body snakes backwards some. This is almost a 40-foot gigantic frostworm now. That's still hurt. He still took all the damage that he had taken before, so he's not a fully fledged, like, full health frostworm. But as he emerges from this ice cocoon, he now looks down upon you. And he had a 4. So let's put that 4 in there. But you use your actions to hit him a bunch of times. You can kick him if you want, but he's too big to be knocked prone. You can kick him.
Yeah. It just popped out of nowhere. I don't think I'm kicking that. That's
Avon,
scary.
top of the round. This thing is looking down. Just
I will firebolt.
23. Got it.
I'll move a little bit to the side, and that's it.
Tasiki.
Can't have.
Ow.
Yeah, it's something I read up on, and I think it's pretty.
So you can't
OP.
break it.
Yeah, I don't want to. It's pretty OP because you've seen me do it before, and I was just constantly getting massive numbers off it. I can't do that. Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Oh, he wanted me to kick it prone first
So you
and
should
then
knock
swipe.
prone. So you get...
He's into prone.
No. I'm talking about in general.
Yeah, always knock prone first, and then take my swipe so I get advantage.
Oh, yeah.
But me and you already talked about that before. It just advantages me too much.
Yeah, it just came to mind. That's why I was like, oh, that's a good idea.
Because I did that a couple of rounds before, and I was like, yeah, nah. A couple games ago.
Are
It
you
just seemed
muted?
like I always.
Are you muted? I can't hear you.
I don't know why I did that.
There you go.
Does it seem like he like shapeshifted or he truly changed forms?
It looks like he's truly changed forms. His strange staff and his robe has fallen next to his body.
So his god form is a worm.
He has a flesh weaved into this gigantic undead frostworm.
I'm just gonna try it. It's probably not gonna work, but can I dominate beast?
You can try. He's me.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna try. If it worked, he could have just slithered off the cliff and died, so it's fine.
Present.
What did I really do here? Beautiful. Has guiding bolt at level 1 on the running.
You got it. This huge 40-foot room is staring down Rizzo and Magnus. Guiding bolt!
And that'll be my
I see.
I haven't seen it yet. It's probably lagging.
Oh no, is it doing it again? Oh man.
Might be roll 20 though.
Yeah, might roll
Oh
20.
yeah. Your connection to the server has been. It's
Oh, there it
There
is.
There it is.
25 hits for 13. Yeah, roll 20 again.
Next
Pounded.
attack is advantage.
You shoot it out from your clone?
Yeah.
Okay. So the clone fires a guiding bolt, smashes into the frostworm. Because he's changed forms, does not have his radiant resistance anymore. Takes 13. Zervesh.
I'm going to use my staff and cast Moonbeam.
Is that
Forgot I had
con?
those 10 temporary hits.
Moonbeam.
Yep, con.
Yep. 25. Half
as
damage.
much fails. So 6.
7. So your moonbeam cylinder cascades from the dark, snowy sky, smash into the frostworm. Magnus.
Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch.
The first one hits, the other two miss. Takes 10. He is too big to be pushed.
Fuck.
The frostworm's turn. He's going to make one bite attack and then trill. He's going to bite first at Rizzo. 30.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that hits.
So make a dexterity save, Rizzo, or be swallowed.
Oh, shit.
Rizzo's been swallowed in his gut.
Indomitable. I'm using Indomitable
Okay.
and re-rolling that shit. Where is that at? There we go. And please.
Oh!
And I'm using my inspiration on that. fucker
there you go.
There we go.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So you take
I ain't
30,
getting swallowed.
30 piercing, 15 cold from the
Okay,
bite.
that's 45.
So just the bite smashes onto you. And then shout out to Trix for that as you jump
Yeah,
out of
buddy.
the way, blocking
Right?
his mouth.
It's fucking.
He explodes at Rizzo, biting him his lower half, and Rizzo takes his greatsword and jams into his tooth and pushes off, almost like a long jumper, and pushes back away from the frostworm. And then the frostworm with his second attack is going to use Trill, which hits everybody. Everyone make a wisdom save with advantage.
Come on, advantage.
Pass, fail, pass,
Of course I fail.
pass,
Jeez, that is.
fail,
I'm gonna use my luck point and try to. No, I don't.
fail.
It's worse.
You know, I was going to waste a luck point too. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, there's no point.
Who am I missing? Present. Pass.
I ain't dealing with that.
So, Tasiki and Rizzo, you are stunned. And you can repeat this every time you take damage or at the end of your turn. Tasiki and Rizzo, where's my stun?
So it's a wisdom save to see if I get out of it?
Yeah, at the end of your turn.
Okay.
So, Rizzo.
Well, since he's still sitting in front of me, I can just swipe the fuck out of him.
But you're stunned. You can't move.
I'm stunned? Okay,
Yeah.
well, wisdoms. Come on, wisdom, please. Nope.
Fail. Avon.
Okay. Scorching Rays.
Got it.
1, 2, 3.
Hit, miss. 25.
And that's it.
Tasiki, roll your wisdom save.
Sir, yes, sir. There you go.
You're
All right.
stunned, Ryzen.
I am going to cast. Jeez. Honestly? I'll cast Flame Strike. I'm good. Oh, fuck. After wormy boy.
Flame strike. Oh. Half damage.
Yeah.
13.
Have fun. Have
12.
fun at all.
Your flame strike eruption doesn't even like get like it's like half of his body as he's sitting up high. Just takes some damage from it. But he's looking down at Rizzo right now as Rizzo is laying in the snow unconscious.
Good trick.
Zaresh.
Yup.
I have to go here, and I'm gonna hit him half through.
Nice. You got it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Where are you taking him?
I'm just gonna push him 30 feet.
Like here?
And fuck it, he'll probably need it if he gets back up. I'll heal him for 3d4, so 12. Or 3d6, I mean. 18. I can't count.
So Rizzo heals for 18 because he's within the healing aura of Ryzen. And so you're unconscious, but your body has teleported now away from the Frostworm.
And I'll step there just in case there's AoE effects and get ready to be.
Magnus.
I'm within his range, right?
he has reach too because he's so big.
Yeah, motherfucker. Of course he.
He's like 40. It's like a Final Fantasy scene where he's like 40 feet above you as a boss, just kind of rotating around, waiting to.
Okay. Then I'm going to disengage the fuck out of here. All the way back to there.
Okay.
Done buttons broke.
Fucking
Stay
rough 20.
free.
Frostworm. Frostworm's going to take 2 bite attacks on Zaresh. First one. 30.
Hit.
Make your dex save to see if you get swallowed.
It's happened.
So 28, 38, 41. And he swallows
Joke's
you.
on you. That's exactly where he wants to be.
And he-
Well, the thing is that if Rizzo would have been hit, it would have been doubled.
Yeah, he would have been
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
So Zaresh, you're inside his body. The Frostworm moves
Oh,
up
he
towards
went
Tasiki
No.
and is going to use his second bite on Tasiki. This is at advantage.
Yeah, because I'm down. Well,
31.
it doesn't matter.
And you have you can roll dex, but you have disadvantage on your dex roll. And you
Are
have
able to roll Dex is stunned?
well, she swallowed.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, you're right. She automatically fails. So Zaresh and Tasiki are both swallowed inside the Frostworm's gut.
Am I still stunned?
You are.
Inside of his body?
Yeah, you're still
Mm,
stunned.
Okay. I just gave up on life.
Rizzo.
He's having bad nightmares of a giant tower that he kicked a long time ago, and now it's eating his friends. Yep, and he's still having this bad nightmare.
Damn, he's still. Yep. Avon.
Oof. Alright.
What do you have to get? 20?
You have to do 30 points of damage on a single turn. And then he makes a con save.
No, he's
But
stunned.
it's a 20 wisdom throw.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, 20 wisdom throw. 24 firebolt damage. The Frostworm, you see it swallows Zaresh, then go over and swallows Siki on the ground, then take some damage.
Ugh. Alright, yeah, that's it.
So this is Taziki's turn. Does Ziki make a wisdom save?
Time button broken.
So you are unconscious in his body, and you take
I'm down. yeah.
20 points of damage inside his gut. So you are now in death save mode. I'm gonna leave you up there just to show it.
Well, can I use my strength of the... Wait, which one is it? Strength of grave? Wait, no, because
Would have been a DC.
or
20.
by a critical.
Present.
You know, what do you do when a giant worm just eats two of your friends? Like, what do you
We didn't plan.
No,
We
I
didn't
don't
plan
think we
for
could have. I don't think we could have.
We were not prepared.
Oh,
It's a DC 25. You can be a charisma 25.
do they
Try.
hear me into the stomach?
Oh my god, 2 crits. Oh my god, I fucking hate this game.
Damn.
Bruce, what do you think? Do you think they'd be able to hear me if I yell really loudly?
Well, she's dead, but Zervesh is pretty perceptive. I have him roll for it.
Okay, so she's dead. Don't worry about it.
She did.
She's dying. She's making death saves now. She's automatically going to take 2 death saves on her turn from the acid in the guy's stomach too.
Oh, what do you do in this situation? I guess sacred flame for now. I get it.
Just let me get digested.
He fails.
Yes.
So he's over the threshold. He's got to make a con save. If he fails his con save, he spits them both out. It's a DC 20. He fails. So from the damage that he takes, he spits out Tasiki and Zervesh on the floor next to him. He just like coughs out like.
Dead body.
Buh.
Didn't mean to move that.
So Zervesh, you are now in front of the frostworm covered in his acid, his bile, his stomach. Goop. And you're prone. Tasiki's next to you unconscious. Wait, let me... Alright, never mind.
Risen said she was going to heal. So I'm going to polymorph myself into
Into a what?
a T-Rex.
T-Rex.
A wise choice.
T-Rex versus worm.
Well, the only issue is that it's a concentration spell on me,
You're
and that's what.
Oh wait. He should be that big.
Ah, yes.
Can you move the T-Rex?
Yeah.
Alright.
try this again. Bloop bloop bloop.
14. Miss hit.
Jesus.
2 of them just glance off his shell. The frostworm looking at the T-Rex. So he can't swallow you because you're huge. He's gonna bite you twice.
That's a hit. And
17?
14. Fuck. Fall out.
So you take. Oh yeah, you're just.
Bye bye.
Well, I didn't eat any of that damage, so I'm.
It's one way to burn one of its turns.
It's
Well, I
Avon if it gets
would've-
there.
Oh, thank God! The second hit one.
Should be me. After a frostworm.
I'll just give you. Oh yeah, make a wisdom save.
Let's say it's not gonna fucking matter because I'm not gonna get a 20.
Just-
You know what? You know what? I'm burning a lucky. Fuck it.
okay.
Might as well do something here while I'm not doing anything. Come on with them! Come on with them!
Oh!
That's my turn. Suck a dick.
Avon. There he goes. Finally.
Firebolt.
That's a hit.
Jesus.
Oh, there's a 2 in there. I mean, there's 1, so it's 2.
22.
22.
20.
Life or death.
The firebolt smashes into the frostworm as you see it bite twice on the T-Rex and Zervesh fall, reforming. The firebolt smashes into him, and as it does, part of its carapace is broken off, and he looks pretty hurt.
Oh, I want to look. That's an action. Damn. All right. That's it.
Tasiki death save.
Sure, yeah, sure.
Fail.
You have advantage, by the way.
Wow, look at these awesome fucking rolls.
Roll again. You have 2.
There you go.
There you go. Success.
Take away the
The fail on your sheet.
Yep.
Ryzen.
This is infuriating. What can you do, you know? Just take your time again.
Fail. 13 radiant.
There you go. See?
Zervesh.
Oh, you know what? I ate it last time, so let's do the same fucking.
There you go.
Back to T-Rex.
Yes.
Shipper. I was gonna put it on top of you.
Yeah.
Brink. Magnus.
Pretty much all got Elder's Blast.
Yeah,
Yay!
there you go.
How do you want to do this?
Oh,
Oh my
shit!
god.
Elders blasted off the hill there, bud.
No.
Oh wait, you can't. It's too big, huh? Never mind.
Just fireball, or not fireball. They're red Elder's Blast. Shoot 2 through him. 1 down his mouth.
His body explodes, and as it does, whatever was once Mavkaii is gone. Tasuki's laying dead in the snow. Rizzo is unconscious, stunned.
I will pick her up with a 5th heart. You know what? Fuck it. We'll go overkill. 6th level.
I go over and smack Rizzo.
Then he wakes up.
So that.
I had a terrible dream. Oh, what the fuck are we doing?
That's 37.
Yep.
That's inspiring prayer for everyone, so you just pretty much full
So whatever the
HP.
max of that is. 48.
Like, it's per character, but I'm pretty sure that's full HP for almost everyone in
Yeah.
this situation in this Rizzo. Now I'll still count since I have a. I'll do that before my clone goes away.
So, what is it?
That would be 7 hit dice for your character, whatever hit dice you have.
Oh,
It's an inspiring prayer homebrew. So if you're like a D8, it's 8 7 times or 10 7 times, 78.
alright.
So you're basically all at full.
Basically, all
The six,
feeling pretty good about ourselves right now.
the 6 of you regain your composure, stand up, and around you is the 2 dead zombie giants, the dead now Frostworm, and Mavkai's robe and staff lays in the snow.
Would anyone care if I destroy the staff when I get a spell?
That's it.
See what it is first.
Yeah, see what it is first.
Wait,
there
can I
a
pick
reason
it up
you
and
wanna
identify
try
it?
Yeah, you want to divine stuff?
Well, let's take the undead frostworm's head off too, because that would probably be impressive.
Yeah,
Yes.
I wanted to
Not
cast
cast.
my one identify spell
However,
on the
that's
staff.
pretty fucking huge.
It is a 30-foot wide head, and
Holy shit.
it's probably about like 200 pounds. But it's a big boy.
Magnus? Who would count as a trophy from this? Worthy of your people?
I guess the robe, maybe? Is the robe magical?
When you pick up the rope, this huge bag of coins fall out, and this very large dwarven-like belt falls out too. Just and as you
gonna kneel down and pray before the pool as well.
okay. Here's the identifier of the staff. That's what the staff looks like in all its gruesome, ugly glory.
Ew. A bunch of little bastards.
Okay. Ryzen, I got your prayer. Ryzen's laying or kneeling and praying. And Zervesh, you would be in earshot to hear. Ryzen whispers, "Please ensure all the tortured souls that were chained by Mavkaii return to the matron." That is the enzymatic gastro staff. And I'm curious to see if you guys see what it can do. what it means for someone.
Well, we can take the robe, but I think they would think a frostworm is probably more impressive than what they think was a robe with.
How do we take a worm?
Too
That's
bad
We'll
we
have to
couldn't
take
get
the
it.
whole thing.
Too bad we couldn't take it back to that room and shrink it.
So does that make sense? That staff?
I think so.
could
You can
attune to the
enlarge.
staff real quick.
So what you would do is someone would attune to it, and you would cast it on Rizzo and make him like this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then he could do a bunch more damage and have temporary hit points. It'd just be a big ass Rizzo running around punching people.
Also
What?
take
That'd be
take
sad.
down large creatures as well.
Yeah. You can also shrink
Yes.
shit.
So Rizzo technically could attune to it, couldn't he? And do it on himself?
If you wanted to, yeah. He's got a.
Yeah, hold it the whole time.
Here's your. Where's my attune? There's my.
You'd have to
attune.
sacrifice maybe the Ring of Protection or something?
Someone has to attune. There's also the belt and the coin purse.
I guess we do have some people that don't attunement.
I'll pick up the
Zervesh
belt.
could be the
Ew,
master
well-
of the staffs.
Who wants it? Because it's very slimy.
Well, before you look at it,
Yeah.
identify the belt, because the belt is something that was pulled from the Duro Darkshine Dwarven Halls, and it is a belt of dwarven kind.
Dark giant dwarven durs.
The Duro Darkshine Dwarven Halls, and that's a tongue twister.
Dark and dark.
And it is a
Okay.
it's a belt of dwarven kind.
They equip that staff, but
Wait, what?
Zervesh would actually refuse to equip that staff.
Yeah.
Take
Wait,
it
is this
with
not an
us.
attunement item?
The belt?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
That's strong as fuck.
I ain't got dark vision.
Full
That'd
beard.
be nice.
So you get a +2 con. You have advantage on charisma check when you talk with dwarves, like your good old buddy Sarge. You have advantage on saving throws against poison, resistance to poison, dark vision. You can read, write, and speak dwarf, and you immediately grow a very huge, thick beard.
I would
Very
love
nice.
that.
It actually sounds like it's really nice for Rizzo.
Yeah, see, I would love that. Just with the fucking dark vision and the beard.
You and Sarge are gonna be best of buds when you.
I thought you said
Oh, we
Risen.
are.
I'm like, we're gonna give it to Risen and she's gonna grow a beard. Well,
That's not okay. No.
Hey, Circus Sideshows had them. Why not?
I mean, yeah, bearded lady, very.
Oh, dark vision too. 60
Yeah.
feet. Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
good.
Right?
Can't
That's what I
wait.
was thinking.
Only one that doesn't have dark vision.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yep.
I'm
human.
with you. Don't worry.
Fucking human.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got your shield.
I do have my shield. We should take the staff back as proof that Mavkaii owned it.
So y'all are gonna let me have the belt?
Can I just look
Yep.
for things that would be good prizes from this worm? Kind of prove that we killed one.
Ooh, I instantly.
I mean, I got its gastro juices all over me.
I could just do
Probably
modify
not.
memory.
I believe we were supposed to bring back head. Kind of did.
Perhaps if you dispel magic on the court.
I cannot.
Yeah, let's see if we can do that. Actually,
You want to?
I will do it at. I only got a level 5 slot left, so we'll do it at level 5.
All right, make a roll.
What am I rolling?
Your spellcasting modifier check.
Okay, charisma.
Would it be allowed to add offer guidance as well?
Sure.
I'll give you guidance. 1d4.
I gotta let the dog out real quick.
Okay.
So you cast dispel magic on him with a 16, and as you do, the worm goes and streaks back down to a little Mavkaii.
Oh, this worked.
Oh.
I took my axe and I cut his head off.
Nah. Doesn't even-
Problem solved, guys. Don't
Good job.
worry. We got it. Thanks, Siki.
You also take his coin purse.
How much is in there? Oh,
And-
God.
Sure do. We fucking rob his ass. We steal everything.
I'm not ready for the math on that one.
12,000 gold, 1,000 platinum.
Woo!
How's it feel to be high level?
Yeah, really.
Well, please, Simon almost had half that already.
Actually,
20,000 gold.
Simon had what? 8, 7
Something like that. Almost.
He was-
that.
insight. He was gonna give it all to his old orphanage.
That's the secret I already burned out.
Before we rest, make
Fuck
sure
that.
you scry on Mavkaii. Just in case you had another phylactery line.
I'll try it. Fuck it. Grind level 5.
Okay, yeah, you scry and you look at yourself above Mavkai's decapitated body.
I'm actually holding his head, so I'm looking back at myself. Like, oh, yeah, we're good.
Alright.
Damn, I look good.
So you have the gastrointestinal staff, the belt, which I think is Rizzo's. I think give it to Rizzo.
Yep.
Yeah.
And 12,000 gold, 1,000 platinum. And you're on this massive hillside, and the portal behind you is gone.
So,
Fuck.
Fuck.
We sleep and then we figure out where the fuck we go.
Devesh, you said you wanted to destroy the staff. Do you still want to do that? Or do you feel like
I feel like it'd be
not
really
harmful to keep it
I
around?
think it's good to keep.
Is this pool of blood still here? Or is it?
the issue I have.
It's
is
still there, yeah.
that
You think it's good to keep, but it's disgusting. It's covered in
I
organs.
think
Is there anything magical about this?
Mavkaii was working with Raoul or under Raoul, and that staff might be one of his experiments.
I think it might be a link to I mean-
Yes.
that.
Make an Arcana check, Ryzen.
You want a product of flesh weaving? Avon, here you go. I throw it into
No.
Avon's hands. I put it in his hands. I grab his wing, put the staff in his wing fingers.
You hand Avon the staff.
Yep.
The intestines
go.
and the stomach on the top like shudder when you grab it. It's like
Does it look like it was made by Lord Roll?
yeah,
product
yeah,
by him?
you could probably discern that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely a weird, grotesque item
Hmm.
that no one with like no one in their right mind would create.
Now the elephant in the room, which is probably not even in the room.
The blood pool is
Where's
magical.
Alicia?
You dip your finger in that
Whatever.
blood pool, Ryzen, and you get this. You get that like the tingle, like that strange sensation of tethering into the bond from this, but it feels different. It feels off. He's looking at the pool of blood here.
Yeah.
While I do that, I'm gonna walk over and grab the staff from Avon. Go into it.
You want to take it?
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the Phalanx Grace.
Okay.
I feel like we should destroy this pool of blood before we leave.
Do we have any way to do so?
Frankly, I'm out of everything right now.
Light it on fire.
Can I dispel magic again?
You have a spell slot?
I can convert some of my sorcery points.
To a level 3, it takes 4.
I have 7 left. So I'll do level 3, so I can use.
Alright, Magnus has the staff now, so he's attuning to it.
So it's actually 5 spell or sorcery points I have to use. All right, I'm gonna cast. Hopefully that's enough. Level 3.
Make a roll.
Charisma. Yep. Dee-ba-dee.
You're 16 because your charisma's only.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
that
my
was
bad.
that was a
My
save.
bad.
That was a save.
Okay, let me just. You want to just do
Well, it would
16
be
or
16 or-
roll?
So to let me catch Rizzo up as you're casting it. Magnus attuned to the stomach staff. It gave you the dwarven belt, so you get to add 2 to your con.
Yep.
And then they're trying to dispel this pool of gore.
Try.
A 12 fails.
God damn
Another
it!
Freaking one.
So
Oh
you-
my-
You reach your hands over it, and Ryzen provides you assistance. And it feels different. It has a strange burning sensation in your hands. And then this gore just explodes upward, covering Tasiki, Ryzen, and Zervesh in this blood. And you guys are now standing. It's almost like a geyser exploded in front of you, covering the 3 of you, and just this ichor.
It's shiny.
Just
That's good.
Yes.
We'll deal with it before we leave. We need a rest for now, though.
Would I know where this is?
So it's like just it's a shallow pool, or how deep does it go down?
it's a shallow pool,
How deep is it?
like 6 inches.
No, Siggy, you're not.
So
taking a bath.
before you go, does that make Rizzo's con 17?
Good for my skin, and it'll keep
That's
me
what I was just about to
young.
ask you.
Yeah, it'll go up to 17 if you didn't add to it yet. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So what does it? Does it come to a +3? It does. So
Yes.
you add 12 hit points to yourself.
Oh, damn.
For what?
His con went up. His Constitution ability score.
46. Holy Jesus.
Yeah, 146.
Yup.
Forbidden hot tub.
Wait, how does con go up?
His belt.
The
Yeah.
belt.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah, buddy.
I think it's a long rest, Avon.
Okay.
I think it's 8 hours. I have to check,
Take a
though.
long rest here. I don't even think we have enough spells to leave.
Yeah, we
I don't
don't.
know.
I think we have.
And by the way, Rizzo does not have a beard right now. So he's got a 50% chance tomorrow morning to wake up with a beard. Yeah.
I'm gonna go away from that dark pool and start setting up.
It doesn't specify where that beard grows from, though.
Oh.
Did that not-
What are these? You guys just see hair growing out from the fucking.
Creeps out from the armor.
He's gonna grow a chest bush.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Both his legs are just straight fur one day, and then the next day his chest is bulked out. Oh, dude, hilarious. Unarmored defense. My fur is my fucking defense.
Rizzo will be just become a fucking fluff ball.
So
Oh,
the
man.
Another means it's gonna be some like Hellboy stuff, and he's gonna like rise from that pool of blood himself.
Oh, we better at least get a nap so we can kill him again.
So, just so you know, Lee, while I'm in this hearth of moonlight and shadow, my passive perception is 20.
So you can see everything.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
like an alarm bot.
Golly.
So the 6 of you,
Gods.
you form a camp. You shroud your camp as you're now up high into this strange mountain that you're not sure exactly what mountain peak you're on, but you're extremely high up by the altitude.
My ears popping.
You're in you're in front of the gore of the landscape from Mavkaii, and then all the death and destruction. Your wounds are healed. You've collected much gold, new magic items, and take a long rest.
Question.
Sorry, go ahead.
Do I get to learn and get the benefit of sleep, or no? It's either one or the other.
I think it's one or the other. I can tell you that one. Check.
Just sleep, man. You can do it later.
I kind of figured once we would start attacking
Oh,
this
Shiny
guy that.
froze.
Oh.
Yeah, no, my internet.
What happened?
Everything.
Shiny froze.
Oh.
Yeah.
Taking a poop.
Taking the poopies.
Taking a po up.
What are you saying, Rizzo?
I'm surprised our buddy didn't show up when we were killing this guy, considering he said he wanted to help kill him.
I think he ever
So-
said he wanted to kill him. I think he said he wanted to help us get to him.
No, I remember him saying he wanted
Okay.
to land the killing blow in Mavkaii like 3 times.
Yes,
Did he?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Maybe he knows where the last phylactery is and he's gonna just do him in himself. and then deal
Well,
with
he
it.
did.
When I
He did
scried
dip on us.
on Mavkaii, I was looking at myself through his eyes with his head in front of me.
Are you the last
Probably
phylactery?
has reformed if he has another.
Well, find out.
Legend lore is pretty accurate, but I don't know. Never. He could have made more in the time film as the other two.
10-second actor.
Legend lore him again. Legend lore him again.
You don't have the spell.
I can change spells during long rest.
Can I shove my sword in this blood? Stab it?
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah.
After that, I'll firebolt it.
Give it a stabby stab.
You-
Stabby stab. Stabby stab. Stabby stab.
You stick your sword into the blood. It goes down about 6 inches, and you pull it out. The tip of your blade is covered in the blood.
I dare you to taste it.
No.
I'm gonna firebolt it.
I just wanted to see if maybe the symbols and runes on my thing might affect it a little bit, but it did not.
After I firebolt it, I'm gonna try something else.
Your firebolt smashes into it, and it splurts like a little bit of blood splashes up in the air from the explosion.
I don't know if throwing the blood everywhere, the magical blood everywhere, is a good thing.
Please just dispel.
You have like a bunch of kids playing in a puddle.
Yay!
I'm
Splash.
I'm gonna try True Seeing.
All right. So you open up your third eye, looking into the ethereal plane.
Yep.
As you look around, you see souls kind of floating around this entire area. Nothing that looks to go closer towards the blood, but it like kind of circles around where your camp was, back to where your fire is. But nothing really gets close to this area. The souls look similar to Magnus, not in terms of like him personally, but like his ethnicity as a Salian. But they kind of just spin around. They don't look distressed or pissed, or they just look like they're in a different plane, not sure where to go.
Do I see Mavkaii?
No.
No? Alright.
But you get the sense that this is like an important place for Salian culture. Not necessarily because it's been corrupted or whatever Mavkaii was doing here, but just in general.
Oh, did we finish our long rest?
No, they've just been stabbing the pool.
Now I see.
Yep. I just wanted to test something out, you know.
While I sleep, I'm just gonna kind of stand on the edge, looking out.
Looking down over the
Show them off the
Yeah.
looking down over the cliff, you just look. It goes hundreds of feet before you get to the cloud line, and the cloud line blocks the mountain base.
You know what?
around
Instead, I'm sitting with my feet over the edge like a boss. I ain't scared.
you got it.
Push me, bitch.
Zervesh goes behind.
You got fly anyways, don't you?
Exactly. Oh, come back up.
3 spells, bitch.
8 hours pass. The long rest passes. Sun rises, shedding some light on the area, but the cloud cover still prevents you from seeing the bottom of this mountain. But you do all wake up after a long rest with your health and spells restored. What would you all like to do?
Well, let's try and dispel that pool. I'll have all 3.
Before you guys waste all your dispels and shit, I hand Avon the soul coin. Can you dispel this first?
Alright, Zervesh, put my hand on your back. I'm still not ready to dispel magic.
Interesting.
The soul coin that holds your mom's soul?
Exactly.
You'll
Oh.
have to
You tell us
give
to
me
stop first. That's the
You'll,
question.
you'll have to give me some time. I can't do it yet. That's what I wanted to do last night, is to get dispel magic.
Well, I will
Okay,
have some
I'll
money.
do it for you.
Oh, yeah, Tasi can do it. For a raw fare. Avon.
Nobody
Grabbing
said
the
do, so I'm doing dispel magic at level 6 on the pool with guy.
I guess I'll do level 5 on the coin because I don't know like how.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also give.
Do I need to roll on that too?
Ziki as
I'm
well.
curious about this coin, so I'm gonna stay near.
There you go. 4. Yeah.
Oh wait.
Thanks. You know I always need it.
I already rolled for you.
Oh, he rolled a 3 before, so
Yeah. I think the person's the target's supposed to roll, but I don't think it makes a difference as long as we don't talk about the 1-year-old.
22 or 24?
Oh, low key shade.
So you pull out the soul coin, which, if you forget, looks like this. Has the hellish mark of the below. Tasiki, as you cast the incantation on the coin.
Nothing happens. Fuck, Siki!
The coin begins to rust over and shatter. As it shatters, there's this bright flash of light, and you see this spectral figure like pull out of the coin and start to slowly envelop or in the area in like a spiral, like a cyclone around you. And it slowly takes the shape of this female human. Her features are tough to make out at first, but then they slowly start to wheel together and closer and closer, and she makes out this. It's a form of an older woman. And Magnus, you would recognize Asta, your mother, as she forms out of the coin. She reaches out her hand towards you, and you can kind of make out a smile on her face, and you can see her hand reach out towards Magnus's cheek. And Magnus, for just a split second, you can feel her hand on your cheek, and then it's almost like a breeze of wind just blows her away, and she slowly just fades off.
Oh my god, so sweet.
Now she's stuck here forever.
The coin is now rested in Tasiki's palm.
I get a sense that's a good thing.
Yeah. It was a good place to do it.
Agreed.
I'll drop the rest of the coin on the ground and like put my foot on it.
As you drop the coin on the ground, there's a huge explosion, and you see Zavesh turn around, and he's drenched in gore, and he looks over at the rest of you. He's a full bloodied mess. He turns and looks at you all. You just see this. You see his 7-foot draconic frame is just red, and then you can see his wide eyes as he opens his eyes, like, as he's covered in blood.
Do anything.
He just became a man again. The
God
fuck
damn it.
the hell happened?
Did I think it did anything?
I mean, with the 21,
I mean, is the pool even full of blood at this point, or is it just fucking all over the place?
There's no specific pool anymore. It's just a red cliff.
This evil tainted blood is just gonna soak in the
been
dirt.
playing in like a kiddie
Whatever.
pool of like
the pool,
ancient saline blood.
the pool of blood spins, and the pool of blood turns into this large singular eye, and it blinks.
The
God
fuck
damn it.
did you do?
And then
Nope.
the pupil, like the dilation part of the eye, turns and looks at Zervesh, and it blinks again, and then it turns to water. Just clear blue water, just in front of Zervesh.
Does it still look magical?
Does that eye have any like religious meaning to it?
Would I have thought of anything when I saw that?
Horizon make religion, Avon make an arcana, Zervesh
Alright,
make
never
a
mind.
intelligence.
Oh no!
Magnus is thinking of Raw.
All right, I got my good rolls out of the way. It's all bad now.
Yeah.
What a horrid roll.
This is no form of religion. It's weird, but you're also not familiar with this strange new flesh weaving. The eye of Avon appeared magical at first, but now this pool of water doesn't look magical. Zervesh, you're not sure what that was.
Avon, write it down what it looked like, or like draw it.
Okay.
Hey, man, it's like shit. You can't draw for nothing.
Magnus and Taziki, you guys are close to see it. What roll would you think you would use to try to figure out what the eye was?
Alright. I mean, I was just in general, I was thinking of Raw. Since all this was good to Raw anyways.
Yeah, that's.
Make an intelligence check. It did resemble that statue, yeah.
Like what? I mean, yeah, it would be Arcana too. See what kind of magic.
Make an arcana.
No, religion. I should say religion.
Make religion.
See.
23. It did resemble the distressed body and Lord Rawl.
Haven't we been hearing about Lord Rawl in the Haunted Lands and Krov?
We've heard about him from way
The
back
Grand
when.
Master,
Yeah.
all the way up until
From the
now.
Grand Master,
We've
yep.
also been
Oh.
told that
You
he's
don't
going to be
like me.
hunting.
That he
Yeah.
was going to be hunting
He is
us
hunting us.
or hunting
Yes.
Yeah.
You
He is.
Lord
don't like
Rawl or
me.
the Grand Master?
Both.
Yeah, but
Does he have any connection to El Toro?
He is
Connection to what?
He sure looks like he
with
would.
a 23 religion. Lord Rawl is a member of the distressed body, which is one of the followers, like one of the monasteries under El Terrell Nibla.
I think we will want to tell the Archmage about this in the college.
The 20.
There's a bigger plot going on than we first.
Tasiki with a 23. You would know that Lord Rawl is a member of the distressed body, which is in the below. El Terrell and the Matron of Ravens fight in a never-ending war called the Shadow War. And in the Shadow War, there's this place called the Broken Reach, which is this huge, like, cavernous center of the below. And on one side is the Matron of Ravens, and on the other side is El Terrell. The Matron of Ravens has the Black Shroud Citadel, and then El Terrell has the Monastery of the Distressed Body. And in the Monastery of the Distressed Body is Lord Rawl. And they send soldiers to try to gain control of the foothold, and they're always clashing in the center of this like battlefield. And the man that runs that monastery, his eye just looked at the six of you.
So, let's see. Since I'm a Rusco, which is technically from the below, would I have some kind of sense that there's something off? Like, as in, Lord Rawl may have got some kind of ground in the below, and now he's trying to
No.
corrupt above here.
No.
I don't.
You don't think he's got any ground,
I really, yeah. I
but he
don't
might
think
be
I have
looking for
any
ways
indication.
to help his station.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna
how are we
relay
gonna
that
get
to the
down?
rest of the group. Yeah. So,
Basically, that's Ryzen's thinking right now.
yeah, I agree with Ryzen. I think that we should probably further investigate this and let
We
people
need
know
to
that
warn
this
the
is.
college before they send people into the haunted. This may be bigger than we thought.
it always seems to work out that way.
It might require the combined efforts of most humans to prevent this from happening.
Let's figure out how the fuck to get here.
Anyways.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
is this on the mortal plane right now? This area we are in?
You think so, yeah?
Well, we can just windwalk it.
True.
We know where we're at.
Fart clouds it is.
I think we do know.
Fly it
where-
away.
Right?
At the peak of the... No, there's no way these mountains are at the peak of the
It's-
island or somewhere else.
It's where we've been.
Well, where Warlord Ragnar was here before,
Mhm.
wouldn't Magnus know where this is?
Exactly.
If
Yeah.
this is normally.
I've only
where
been
their
here in the
gathering is?
I've
And
never
then-
had to travel here. I've always been
Okay.
summoned here in the Wailing.
Would I know where this is?
I didn't know if you knew it like beforehand, like if this was a common thing in the Salient or
Well,
what.
you've only ever been here in the Wailing too, so
Make history a disadvantage, Avon.
Alright.
17? You
Okay.
know it's in the Northlands.
well,
It's a good thing we can fly fucking fast.
Should we go
Yep.
back and get our werebear friend first, though? Have an
yeah,
extra crew.
probably. Well, we got to figure out where we're at first.
Hmm.
Then we can help.
So stay close to each other, fly fast. We're trying to figure out the fuck we are.
In the face and
You hit me so hard last time.
hit you harder.
Wait, does he hit him? Does he hit himself?
No.
No.
That's not even a necessary step.
He does the
to
Rafiki.
casting the spell.
Hit
Just-
all of you,
Just
and
does
then
it.
I
Does
just
it to do it.
yeah.
He just does it because he was his dick.
I don't hit Risen either, so
What?
Yeah.
Risen's second to last, and then I do last, but I don't hit either.
I see how it is. Okay.
So you go down through the clouds in your gaseous form, riding the wind, and as you go down through the clouds, it opens up. You get a bird's eye view of the area, and you pretty much know where you are as you get through the clouds, and you kind of see across the expanse. And you are in the Slumbering Peaks. We're here. The mountains, the Rocky Mountains, they stretch for miles in each direction. Although you're at the highest point of the Slumbering Peaks in this area. This is where you guys are currently at.
We go again.
We go again.
Let's land somewhere. I'll land like peak somewhere and drop it.
Okay.
So we can talk about what to do.
I'm gonna RP mode.
Drop like where we're halfway at least, so we can immediately travel to the island after a long rest. So like,
Well,
Well, we can
We'll
drop
talk-
and pick it back
yeah.
up.
shift back in.
Yeah.
oh yeah, okay.
So
So
you're,
as soon as I figure out where we're at, I just stop somewhere.
so you're on like the side of a
Uh,
cliff. There's a little overpass here, but there's room for you guys to sit and chat. But you are on the side of the mountain, high up in the air. And as you guys pull out of your gaseous form, a couple mountain goats jump past you on the mountain that's going north. It's up past as you go by.
Do we want to go back for the werebear and that giant
How long would that take?
weapon?
We can just go to the bear. And
Did we promise him that we were gonna come back for him?
Yes,
We
we
did.
did.
Oh, okay.
We told him not to leave till we come back.
Why
Actually,
just we literally
Yeah.
can just wind walk there, and I can tree stride his back to Sleep's Landing. Then he
True.
can make his way where he wants to go.
Do that.
About that
But what about-
weapon,
yeah. What about that?
if it can kill a deity, couldn't we use it against Ma if we managed to repurpose it?
Yes.
I think we need to figure out
Good.
what it is.
I'd say it's worth investigating.
Is it something you can carry, or is it something that has to stay fixed in that whatever that room is?
Well, let's quickly.
How will
go
we
back-
know until we investigate it?
Let's go.
Quickly
That-
go back there, get the keys, and then go to the werebear's house, go to Sleep's Landing, and then we can figure that out as time passes.
There we go.
All right.
Sounds good.
My,
And break.
my other question is, did we kill all the? Did we stop the zombie apocalypse on the island after killing this guy?
We'll find out.
Because that's the whole point, right? Stop that,
Why?
and make you a king because of our awesome deeds.
That doesn't make me a king. He
It
just
was
puts
just
me in favor.
to kill Mom.
Well.
They didn't care about the island.
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck about that island. I chose the island because I knew it would help them out. That's why I chose the lich.
We could see immediate effects on the island, possibly.
Hopefully.
It'll be
Let's go see before we waste too much time with this.
Let's go.
it'll be an island that is purged. That you
All
guys
right, so
you guys have a dwarven stronghold that you could take if you want to clean it.
We're probably gonna.
The Beholder Tapestry.
Oh yeah, we gotta go get him back.
I
No,
really
we
hope
probably
the death of the
destroy
lich.
that one.
you mean
Yeah.
Yeah, we're right.
I
Having a beholder chase us.
Or we have a beholder friend. We lost our fire giant. We need a beholder friend.
There's no way he's going to be our friend after what Zeke did.
If we release him, he's gonna forgive.
I should have just.
He can
You
stay a
would just
tapestry.
think that.
He can stay a tapestry his whole life.
I should have just.
But if he's that strong, how's come he's stuck in a tapestry?
Let's
farm?
shrink him down and then release him so he's a baby beholder. Tiny.
Make him any less dangerous.
It might. If we enlarge Rizzo, it makes him more dangerous. So if we make someone smaller, it should make them less dangerous.
Rizzo
Really?
beats Let's go before this wind
Let's
walks.
go.
See?
Let's go.
Yep, you want to
That's
run now
fine.
that my logic's unflawed.
Logic on point.
How long does that take to get there?
It's gonna be 3 days.
Okay. Not
It's
bad.
it's usually 1 square for a day, but one walk is like super fast.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do a detour over that little part of the island to see if that undead army's gone?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can.
definitely do that.
I mean, we still have a lot of time. Like, we did all this within like a week. And I'm pretty sure it takes longer than a week for them to even get to where that worm was. So more than likely, we're going to be back
Do you
either.
remember the story of the tortoise and the hare?
Yeah.
Yes, but we didn't request.
You're like, we were so fast. We could
we
take
did-
our time getting back, and then we go back, and he's our
But it's
warlord.
not. It's not like you bring it back and like they elect you warlord because you're first. This only puts you in
Yeah.
favor to
Yeah.
be.
All right, let's do that detour, then go back to our werebear guy.
And then
Need the keys first.
yeah, we need to go get
Yeah.
the keys and research what the fuck that weapon. Then we go to the.
Okay. So it's a 3-day journey, which puts you guys with 5 days total. So it's been now 11 days since you departed Sleep's Landing to first check out the Isle. As you get closer to the Isle looks similar. But as you fly over the Isle, those undead centaurs have fallen, and their bones and their bodies just lay strewn about the fields in this now almost vacant island. And now that you're hovering above the island, is there any like certain direction you want to go to first?
I say
Check
we go
out
to the.
The Weber?
Yeah, the bear boy. Tell him the good news.
So you guys make your way over to the Werebear, dropping your gaseous forms as you're on that peak over by Dallas. He's as you pull up, he's inside the room. You can smell this. It's a little past midday. It's getting closer to dinner, about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. As you pull up, dropping your form, you get the smell of some sort of meat being cooked on a fire. And as you step in, Dallas is looking over the big oven. You can see he has this large fork and he's kind of poking it.
Well, we should probably grab the keys first if we can wind walk over to his place, because then I can just tree stride them.
Yeah.
So you want to skip him?
Yep.
So you're
I
going
say skip him.
back. We'll come back to him after we get the key.
okay.
Yeah.
So you're going right into the lair.
Quickly before the stove roasts.
We could take him back.
We
with
can take the
us.
stove.
Yes.
Oh, and now you guys want to keep on.
I mean, we're not in a dangerous dungeon
Yeah.
as far as we know.
Still dangerous, but not as bad.
Yeah.
So walking into this dungeon, it's still dark and gloomy, but
What
Everyone
if?
can see but resin.
none of the zombie like frost giant figures, none of the zombie dwarfs seem to be moving around. It's quiet and still and dark. But as you guys walk in, I need Rizzo to roll a D2.
Who me?
Yeah,
Your
you
beard.
Who me? I don't wanna.
The bear.
Beard.
Beard.
Horizon's gonna take 2 keys out of the door.
So as you guys land and you walk in, Rizzo drops his gaseous form. He looks over at you and he has this huge Santa Claus beard. Just hangs down from, just kind of,
Yes.
it moves. It's almost down to his belly button, just sliding back and forth. Whatever color you want to make it.
I don't know.
Just full fledged.
It's red.
It needs trim
Gin-
badly.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It
red.
just,
Straight up red. Yep. There we go.
so this is the first time you guys have seen it.
Starts for beard tips.
Gaseous form drops and there's Rizzo with this huge fucking red beard.
Well,
Fuck yeah.
liking the look.
What? What the? Oh my god! What in the hell is going on? Oh, that's fucking belt. I forgot about this.
Oh yeah, didn't I confirm with Mom?
So what happens if you take it off?
I'm not going to try. Maybe I'll shave tonight and we'll find out if it comes back tomorrow.
I'll take the keys out of the door.
You guys walk in, take the 6 keys that spell Harafair from the double doors. The portal is now gone,
Yep.
so it just opens to an empty hall.
Okay.
Walk over to the weapons store.
By the way, shouldn't we confirm if Mavkaii is truly dead?
We've tried
The
this.
undead are gone. It's like
It's possible, yeah. I don't think we honestly need the legend lore to confirm.
Yeah, I think we're.
Be fine.
Put the keys in the door. Turn my first two.
So the keys are in this room, and there's
this
one slot per each of these like weird black squares I drew.
Boop.
Can I make an intelligence check or something investigation? What will these keys do? Is it like
About that too.
Is it an opening thing?
So
Like, is it gonna bring us somewhere?
So this room is like nothing that you guys have ever seen before. It has a 20-foot high domed chamber. Each of the keys is covered by mithril plates that go all across it. And each of the alcoves where the keys go are glowing with this yellow and these like small little crystals. But besides the dome that goes up to the crystal like 20-foot dome above it, it's like this at the very top above you guys. But this is like nothing you guys have seen before.
These keys. What is the purpose of this room?
it was supposed to be a weapon against Ralph.
Yeah, we don't put the keys in this stuff because it might kill her off air.
I think he's legit life for it.
Let's confirm before we do this. I have nothing against Troffer just yet, so I don't want to exactly just kill him on accident.
Just yeah.
Sorry.
Whoops.
Oopsie. Didn't mean to discharge that into your brain. Sorry about that.
Yeah, before we go around turning keys and machinery that we don't understand.
No, I was trying to put a key, I thought there was a door that had the key. So
So Legend Lore, Horizon starts to cast a spell. It takes him 10 minutes. He goes to the incantations. 250 gold is burned in the casting the spell. And your words are, what does this chamber do?
What is this chamber? Like, what's the purpose of this room and the key?
It's all 6 keys are turned. The light from the below will strike the above. At the target that's name is chosen.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay.
So what if we change it to attack Elter?
It fires opposite. Yeah, it's just like a nuke explosion.
Or
As
just
much as
attack
I'd like to
itself?
think that would work, the power that powers this, the source of that power probably comes from Elturel himself.
Here's the problem. We mentioned repurposing, but how could we repurpose this?
Yeah, I don't.
Lots of study.
I'd say we definitely want the Archmage to send a team here to.
I mean, as long as we keep the
investigate
keys, it can't be used.
Yeah,
Yes.
keep the keys for now, and we'll ask the college to send a team. Here
What
to
are the keys
investigate
made
this.
of, and what do they look like? Can they be easily made?
They are made from mithril.
Okay.
Are
They could be made if you need a couple things. You need someone that first that would like know about this chamber, and second to know like to make an H, an R, an O of the right size. So if someone had the key, they could probably duplicate one.
Okay.
Or if they came into this room and like studied it and were able to figure out like the precise size of the key that would fit in the lock, which would be tough
Have
but
an
possible.
Idea. How about we each hold on to a key?
I mean, I was just gonna say throw it in the bag of holding.
I was gonna say that too. Yeah.
Holding.
If somebody steals that, then oh my.
I mean, if someone steals our bag
Well,
of holding, we're fucked anyway.
Who's gonna know? Yeah.
Let's be
Who's
honest.
gonna know?
If someone steals a bag of holding, our whole fucking gold and everything in there, so we're fucked.
Who's gonna know what the fucking keys mean, anyways? Just spells are off there.
This sounds
Selling it
like
on
a
the black
weapon.
market. Some clever guy
Well.
picks it up. That's the end of the world. All right, fine.
Well, the end of Ralph.
So,
It's the same as
Adrian,
rough area.
do you think you'd be capable of studying this room and figuring out how to alter it to kill another deity? particularly Ma.
I am one to not like to mess with these deities. I'm pretty sure this room needs to be destroyed. Because if one side or the other has this, then somebody's going to want this. And nobody's going to be happy.
I would agree as well. I'd prefer
Assuming
not to use them
depends if
below.
anyone even knows how to use this besides.
Well,
I'm sure
we
Raw.
obviously know how now.
We don't have, but I'm sure if Mavkaii knows, then Raw.
We really
Perhaps
don't know how.
we should save the keys for now and investigate this room another time if it comes down to it. And if we never have to use it, we destroy them.
I say this room needs to be destroyed, not just the keys.
Let's just go for now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can come back here.
Should we seal it off though?
How would we do that?
Possibly. Not sure. At least seal off the room.
I'm gonna do something while this is happening.
Okay.
I'm gonna go this way.
Okay. And Luciere's chambers,
Yep.
where his teleportation circle was.
Yep.
So you're gonna commit his sigil to memory, so you can teleport
Yes,
back
sir.
here. Okay, got it. You got it, man. You can teleport back here now whenever you want.
I just cast that spell.
Yep, you just cast a spell. Say this is where you want to come to.
Okay.
Because his teleportation circle is permanent. You draw this. You'd like spend a minute to cast it. You draw his insignia onto the ground, and then go through.
Well, we agreed that we just leave it for now.
I agree. As much
Yep.
as I'd hate to use the power of the below, we might have to use it at some point if we are ever in a dire.
What'd you say, Zerbesh?
Well, it's not like a couple days is going to make a difference. It would take time for somebody to be able to replicate.
Everyone make a pure intelligence roll.
Got you.
I'm smart as fuck, boy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That's just unfortunate.
Wow.
So we are
Oh, hell.
just the best.
Here we go.
Wow. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Yes, group of adventurers.
Wow.
3 nat ones? All right. Never
can,
mind.
Can I indomitable that?
Wow.
You actually rolled intelligence save, not intelligence, so roll again.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
See if you get
It's
it.
gonna be bad
Oh
again.
my
Don't
lord.
worry.
God dang.
He's gonna
It's
get
still gonna be a
it.
1. Yeah, it's still gonna be
Yep.
the same. Yep.
The D&D god said, "Fuck you guys."
Never mind.
How's it the same? What do you?
Yeah, you rolled the 5 again. That's weird.
Yep. Told you,
Wow.
it ain't gonna matter.
Well,
All right.
let's go.
We're gonna leave the room.
Hold
It
on.
doesn't matter who ventures here.
One-
Nobody's
one
gonna
more.
understand what it does.
One more test. True sight. Maybe. I want to see what happens.
Avon touches.
In the room.
Okay. Yeah, looking around in True Sight, it appears exactly the same as it is on the mortal plane.
Okay. That's it. Damn. Alright. We can tree stride.
Yeah, we just gotta hope that, you
Let's just see
know,
the bear.
Back.
So
Oh, yeah,
grab
the
Dallas
bear.
and head out. I
Thing.
think the orcs will. The orcs should be fine, honestly.
They'll figure it out.
I
Well,
Avon sent him
when
a
they
sending
start
too.
screaming at night.
I sent the sending to them.
Oh, were they appreciative?
I didn't get a response.
Oh, so they weren't appreciative. Fuck you guys.
What is this witchcraft?
Wow. What's in my head?
Well, whoever you sent the message to just became their next prophet. Way to
They own this now. This is their land.
I didn't specify a person either. I just said one of the orcs.
The only thing we have to worry about
just a
is
random
Elysier.
Just a child
Standing in the
walks
middle of
up
town
and
going,
says,
They fucking told me he's dead.
What'd you say?
Everyone was talking.
Yeah, sorry, Sean. Alright.
Shall we go?
Float back.
So you're going to Dallas's
bear.
Peak to get the bear, and you're just going to tree stride to Sleet's Landing?
Sleep.
We already
Not
dispelled
try
him.
to sleep.
Yeah, he's free of his curse.
Okay.
Then you want to go somewhere else? Then we want to go to
Well, we want to check and see that undead army.
no.
Where-
I meant didn't Dallas want to go somewhere else?
Oh, he wants to go towards Wolvig.
He's,
Yeah.
he's from
But
Vardengard.
it's,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's easy.
I mean, he can travel there, so
Established.
So when you get to Dallas's Peak, similar situation where he's cooking, and he turns and he greets you all. You look like you've been through hell.
We have.
Yeah.
Well, we've been there and back.
Actually, literally.
yeah,
Literally.
Me and Risen are still caked in blood.
I have
I've
not
been
seen
a couple days.
any of the walking corpses in a couple days now. I assume your goal has been met. And am I looking at one of the new warlord of the Warlords Alliance?
We'll see. The Lich is dead.
That is amazing news. Great news.
It'd be safe for you to go home now, though.
I think I might stay here for a spell, just to watch over the land and see if it heals, and then once I feel as if it is in the right direction, I will make my way across the waters. You've done a great thing here. Are you going to go home now? Wolfheim is just a skip away.
We'll be heading to Sleet's Landing, I think. See what happens there. See if anybody's back from their great hunts.
I imagine the life of the warlord is one full of people who all want something.
Sure, that's with any leader.
make sure to be careful, Dallas.
I will. I've looked at the moon. I missed it. But I'm not lost inside my head again anymore. I think I might go back over to the orcs' hamlet and visit before I go. I haven't seen them for a while.
Of our success.
I will.
don't think they understood our friend's message.
Don't worry, if he says that, it's definitely going to make that one a profit.
He
He saw it before it happened.
Just
He's a prophet.
Make sure they don't get any ideas about going in the temple for a while. Not
Forever.
temple, I guess, fortress.
Yes, I think, and then all of a sudden the ground starts to shake, and this huge beam erupts from the Dwarven Durokshire Darkhold. And it's a purple and greenish beam, and it shoots forward up into the sky. It's almost as big as the mountain itself. This huge, it's almost like his Avon's disintegration beam. Just you guys are knocked on your asses as it's like a small little nova explodes across the aisle.
Do we have the key in the bag?
Fucking Alice.
The beam fires up into the sky for almost a good minute and a half, and then it falls to the ground and crashes.
I have it in the bag.
Check the
still.
Right.
I'm looking at it, but
The
don't know
six,
if it was updated.
the 6 keys are in the bag,
What the fuck?
Yeah.
but the whatever contraption that was has just fired into the sky in front of you.
How is that possible?
Oh, sir, I'm sure.
Did have the keys for a while.
And that's where we end tonight's game.
God damn it!
I told you we should have destroyed the room.
God. You're very much correct.
Told you,
Alicia,
the room needed to be destroyed.
Alicia thanks you.
We'll kill this here.
And now Harafair is dead.
Something
dead.
something happened to him for sure.
Yeah. He just hurt.
He's wounded now.
Woo!
The wounded god.
Good old boss fight gave you guys some good stuff. So that's a big cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Hello.
Thank you guys for watching if you're still here. Hope it was entertaining seeing that big old boss fight. And now who knows what happened to Daziki and Magnus's patron, their deity. As everyone failed their intelligence check to know that Alucier was still in the area. Or knew about what this weapon did.
Fucking piece of shit.
So the next Dying Embers game is April 18th to find out what the fuck just happened. Monday is Rise of Harlock. If you guys want to catch that, they are trying to assault the city and take the city from the Sanguis Lords. See how that goes. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, follow if you liked it, and we'll see you guys next time.
Alright.
Have a good night.
Man, that was a good Lich battle. I still had an ace in a hole and my inspiration.
That was a hell of a battle.
I was kind of hoping the worm was gonna kill me so my mask could go off and explode it from the inside.
I've come to greatly appreciate the abilities of the clone and expanding my casting range by like 120 feet.
Yeah, it's pretty slick. You got some good weapons too.
I cannot wait till I can make 4 clones.
What do you guys think happened to Haralfair?
I think he's probably injured. I don't think he's dead.
Yeah.